What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Back to the 915 podcast. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. You know, I'm joined here by Ernesto, Manny. You know, how you guys doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
I'm doing pretty good.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, last week we didn't record any episode. We had some personal matters that we had to attend to that each one of us had to attend to. And then we just couldn't, come together, all three of us at the same time. But we're back. Hopefully we can make this a little bit more regularly, as much as possible. But what's up, man? How you been?
Pretty good. I mean, as you guys know, I had the day off of work today, so that was pretty nice. I wasn't in the, busy like you guys, but it was pretty chill. I had to take a test though for school, so there's that. But
how do you think you did?
No, I have to take a test.
Oh, you still have to do it?
Yeah, it's online, so I'm not that stressed. Just copy paste. I'm chilling, just Google. But I mean, yeah. What about you guys?
I'm doing well. As Junior was saying, or Jose was saying, last week was kind of an unlucky week for all of us to get together. But everything went well. We're still going through work and school. Like you said, I've been going to school too, finishing up some projects. I did an exam on Thursday. Should get my grade pretty soon, but I think I did pretty well. TikTok was kind of TikTok. Work was pretty busy today.
TikTok's that addictive.
Yeah, you have to take time out of your day.
It's always on his mind. I know. It's just always.
I gotta make sure I have TikTok. At least 2 hours a day.
No, 2 hours and 4 minutes. That's my limit. The 4 minutes I allow.
Oh, it's like after 2 hours where it's like, stop. You've been scrolling too much. And I'm like, shut up. You've never seen those?
No, I've never had that
You've never
message.
seen those. No. I guess I used
I didn't even know those
much.
messages existed.
Yeah, after a while they pop up and it's like videos where they're like, hey, take a break, or hey, like stop using TikTok, this or that. But I don't know how long. I think it's after like 2 hours though. I'm not too sure.
I'm searching it up. TikTok will tell you take a break. No, it doesn't say. It says here 24 hours, but I doubt that's true. I doubt that's true.
Unless you never close the app.
No, I always close it. I always close all my tabs.
I don't know then.
I always close all my tabs.
I mean, again, I don't have TikTok.
Why though? Why after?
I don't like social media.
But
TikTok is different.
I guess, yeah, TikTok. I would say TikTok is very different.
It's social media, obviously, but it's just funny.
It's less interaction,
so
honestly.
I don't know. I don't like it.
You just kind of think of it as a mini version of YouTube. It's like videos that you want to see, like tailored to you.
I guess. I don't know. I'm fine without it. I've lived this long without it.
I guess. I remember, actually, it was Ernie, the one that put me on TikTok. It was
I think so,
you
yeah.
and I don't know who else from the group. You guys started using it.
I remember you guys were against it too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not about to use this. Because I thought it was like Musically.
Yeah, I remember.
People were just dancing.
Well, wasn't it originally Musically? And
it
then
was
TikTok body
bought
or
it,
something
exactly.
like that.
But no, it's like very different from Musically. Obviously, there's people who still like sing and dance, but now it's just more. It's pretty funny content, It's pretty cool. But you should give it a try, Just download it one day.
I'm good with just the podcast one that we have.
But what about you, Jose? How's you been?
I've been pretty good. I don't know if you guys could see, right? I cut my hair.
Yeah. What happened to letting it grow? Yeah.
I was gonna let it grow.
What happened?
I actually did. I think it was 3 months. 3 months exactly.
You went 3 months without?
I went 3 months without cutting my hair.
That was a fast 3 months.
It was a fast 3 months because I remember the last time I cut it was for my birthday, November 10th, and I cut it on November 9th, I believe. And just I don't know. Ever since then, I didn't cut it, and then got some news.
You got lice.
I got lice, so that's why I had to cut it. Nah, just kidding. Nah. My wife gave me some news, and we're expecting our second child.
Congratulations!
Really?
Yeah, so we're expecting our second child.
And the first time we've heard about this.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, you know what? I want to be a father of two, so I think I should.
I gotta look professional.
I gotta look a little bit more professional. I don't know.
That's cool. Yeah, congrats, man.
No, thank you.
Thank you for you guys.
How long have you guys been pregnant for again?
We believe she is about to be 7 or 8 weeks, around there.
Dang, so it's been
yeah, almost 2 months.
Wow, you went 2 months without telling us.
That's good.
Well, I mean, you don't know the first month, but yeah. So
I think isn't it like the first 3 weeks?
I don't know. Honestly,
I don't even know, bro.
Round it up.
I don't even know.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, that's why I decided to cut my hair.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been a cool couple of 2 weeks, 3 weeks of knowing.
That's pretty cool. And
Keeping it silent.
hey, who else knows? Like, you told all your family?
Well, everyone knows now.
Oh, that's true. All of the 915.
The whole 915 knows.
That's pretty cool.
But no, yeah, I haven't told my family. I will tell my mom. It's because I wanted to have a picture, but stuff happened with the insurance that we couldn't make it to our first appointment. But I mean, I'll probably just end up telling her sometime this week.
Those watching us on YouTube, comment, congratulations, Jose.
Or baby names.
Yes, suggestions.
Original baby names.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
cool,
I'm hoping it's a boy because I already have a daughter. But
So
then again, I don't know how to raise a son. I know how to raise a daughter.
I mean, but did you know how to raise a daughter before?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
How's that work?
how?
Nah, just
Curveball.
I don't know. I'm hoping for a boy, some variation.
I mean, in a way, if it is a boy, you'll kind of relate to him more in some ways. You'll kind of be able to, just do some things with him that you wouldn't be able to with the daughter,
I mean, I guess. I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna still do the things for my daughter.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm still gonna teach her how to play video games.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, don't get her into Rainbow yet. Not until she's like 19.
She ain't ready. She ain't
Too
ready.
much
ready for
stress.
the stress.
Yeah, too much stress.
No, well, yeah. I mean, so it's been fun.
Dude, when are we gonna have kids in here?
Nah, not yet. Not ready. Still, I'm not ready. At least I'm not. I still got a little bit planned on more stuff I want to do.
I mean, me too. But hey, if I was to have a kid right now,
Hey,
It happens. If it happens, it happens. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about some stuff here. Our 2 topics that we're gonna talk about are movies, just movies in general. Top 10s or top 5s, whatever. And then some ghost stories. Ernesto has a pretty interesting ghost story.
I do have a ghost story.
I've never personally done experienced ghost stuff, but all that superstition stuff. We'll talk about it if you guys believe in it or not.
do you consider yourself a superstitious person?
Depends on what.
All right, like what are some of the things you? Let's start off with you. Since
Yeah,
you haven't
since you say you don't
experienced
have-
a ghost story,
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
what are the superstitious things you do believe in?
I believe in ghosts. Like
You believe in ghosts?
I believe
Okay.
in ghosts.
Can I ask why you do believe in ghosts? Like you said, you had no.
I have no experience in it and everything, but I mean, there's just too much evidence.
There's
There's just too much evidence, like, I don't know if I believe in like all the ghost story stuff, Ghost Hunters. I don't know if you guys know that show, right? I don't know if I believe in that. I know some of them I do believe in the Ghost Hunters. I think part of it is true, part of it is Hollywood. They
obviously they do have to make it seem more interesting for the audience.
Right,
They have to get a story out there.
Yeah, that's what part of it is Hollywood. But I do believe in ghosts. I don't believe in like other superstitions where if you drop the salt, you have bad luck. Or if you walk under or you break a mirror, you have bad luck. Or you walk under a ladder, that's bad luck.
You step on a crack. You break your mama's back.
Yeah. I remember that rhyme from way back when.
Well, yeah, I don't believe in that stuff. But I do believe in ghosts.
You know what? Not that I believe in it. I mean, I kind of do believe in it because I do it. It's like we're knock on wood.
I knock on wood all the time.
Yeah, wait. If you want something to happen, just knock on wood.
I don't believe in that.
No, I don't know. Just something.
I don't believe in good luck either. Well, okay. I guess. Do you guys believe in karma? And
I do
believe
karma?
in karma. Yeah, I do believe in karma for sure.
Karma's way different than luck, though. 100%.
Well, yeah, because they say you create your own luck, right?
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't believe in karma.
You don't believe in karma?
Nah.
So you think if you're like just a trash person, you treat everybody really bad,
It's never going to come back.
it's not gonna come back to you one day,
I mean, of course, everything comes back, right?
and that's
That's
karma.
karma.
Yes and no.
Case closed.
Because yes and no, because it's not like just because you do good things doesn't mean good things will happen to
Well,
you.
that is true.
There are very good people in this world who have it really bad.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, me and just kidding.
Do you think maybe it's a combination of both then, of having good luck and then just trying to have good karma?
I guess so. I don't know. I just don't believe in karma because, I mean, you shouldn't do good things to have good things. Expect good things. You should just do good things because
You want
that's in you.
It's a good thing to do.
But I don't know. I don't believe in that stuff. But I mean, everyone's different.
Do you? I mean, you said you do believe in karma, right?
I do believe in karma.
To what extent?
Well, to a pretty way higher extent than Jose. I do believe if I'm a good person, maybe not like, oh, I'm gonna, be held like a king or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I'm a good person, here and then I'm gonna get some good things back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll find money here and there. Maybe some guy or some woman, a customer is really nice to me this day, and that makes up my day. That's all it takes for me to want to be nice to other people. I've never really want to be so. What's the point of being mean or being so arrogant, so mad at all the time?
Yeah, I mean,
that's how I see it.
Yeah,
dude, it's crazy you said that. And yesterday, after you guys left, it was just no, you guys were still there because I remember Jesus was gonna sit down this customer. He came in. And then, we have that "please wait to be seated" sign, right? That nobody listens to. Yeah. So this guy, he walks in, and then Jesus was like, "Hey, good afternoon," and he just completely ignored him, right? So I was in the back, I was sweeping, and then all of a sudden, the guy, he was just kind of standing there, and then I was like, "For how many, sir?" And he was like, "Oh, for 2." And then Jesus was like, "Oh, can you sit down over here, please?" And then he's like, "Usually we wait for usually we have to wait for like the staff to sit you down, right?" And he's like, "Who's we?" And then he was like, "Well, you guys, the customers, you have to wait." And then the guy just kind of stood there, and he sat down, and then he just kind of walked off. He left.
Oh, he just left.
He just left
the restaurant.
He got mad because he didn't.
I didn't even see that.
But yeah, what's the point of being such a?
Yeah, why? Like, he was probably just mad already. But
yeah. Anyways, this is off topic.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, I want to hear Manny's ghost story.
No, I want to say Ernie's first.
No, because I know Ernesto's, I
don't,
and I have a lot to contribute to Ernesto's.
Okay.
So
you actually have a little bit more than me because I have a lot to say about it.
It's because you lived it.
Yeah,
but so I don't know.
Smaller.
Yeah, you were like, I don't even know. I think you were like 3.
My mom told me I was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, you were like 3 or 4, and I'm hearing it from the eyes of a parent. So I'm like, oh crap,
That's true.
So because Ernesto's story is actually pretty creepy and interesting.
That's true.
And then, so I want to hear Manny's. I don't know how creepy and interesting it is. So
I have multiple ghost stories.
Oh,
I have a lot of, because I used to live in a house where a lot of creepy things went down. And I lived there for the first, I think it was 10 or 11 years of my life. And back then, I didn't really know much of these things happen until we moved out. We were a little older, and my mom, she told us, she was like, "Hey, you know what, like
afterwards,
yeah, the house is kind of sus, and not everything was all right in the house, But one of like the more popular, stories from that house is so I wasn't there personally because my dad had taken a couple of my cousins and I to the zoo. It was like the boy cousins. He took the guy group to the zoo, and my mom took my sisters and my girl cousins to the movies. So when they were about to leave, they had forgotten, because we used to take like these little cups to the movies, and we used to like fill them up with like the popcorn and share them around. So we had forgotten them. So my mom told my sister like, "Hey, go back into the house and go get the cups." So my sister got down. She went inside. She got the cups. And when she was about to leave, everybody was already outside the house. Nobody was in the house. When we were about to leave, she waved and she was like, "Bye," to somebody inside the house.
She said bye?
Yeah, she was like, "Bye."
Was it Toya or Andrea?
It was Andrea. It was Andrea, the one that waved. And everybody was like, "Hey, so like, who'd you wave to?" And then Andrea was like, I don't even know. Like, I just saw somebody wave, and her instinct was just to like say bye, And till this day, we don't know who she waved to. We don't know what she saw. She doesn't know what she saw.
Inside the house? Like she waves to someone inside the house?
Yeah, like she was about to leave. Like because they sent her back. Like everybody was already outside. Mm-hmm. And they sent her back for some cups. And when she was going to close the door, she was like, "Bye." And we were all like, well, I wasn't there. Like I said, I was with my cousins. But they said that everybody was like, "Yo, like."
To who?
Yeah, to who are you saying bye to, And yeah, to this day, we have no clue what happened there.
That's kind of weird though. I mean,
really
I wouldn't, my first instinct wouldn't be to say bye.
It's because, we were younger.
I was just about to say that they were kids.
Okay.
And
I guess if you were kids, but I mean, I don't know now if someone says bye to me or waves to me from
inside the
house, and I know
I'd run.
I wouldn't run. I'd be like, "I'm go get my gun."
No,
I'd run. How are you gonna get it if he's already inside the house?
Well, I mean,
I'd find a way.
Well, we'll talk about this right now. If you guys believe ghosts are mean or not, or
I think there's both.
Yeah,
both.
We'll talk.
we'll talk right now. Let's finish your story, man.
And so the room where she saw this person, because it was a 2-story house, and the door, if you opened it, you saw the whole second story, like it was in front of you. So in that same room, everybody would always kind of just feel a presence at that room, or people would kind of see things in that room. And it was always like, it would happen around the whole house, but more in that room. So it was crazy. And another story I have is actually relating to that room. And I was like a month old. And my mom said that, because from my mom's room, you can see like the hallway upstairs. And she said that she was laying down, my dad was laying down, and then my sisters were already asleep. It was kind of late at night. And that from my room, like I said, I was like a month or 2 months old. That from my room, she saw like a little head run across the hall, and then go into that room I said, where like a lot of things would happen. And then over just another, like that head just run. And she saw it a couple of times, and then just
like just a head,
just like a little head, yeah, just like top of the head, because it was like the stairs, right? So the railing kind of covered a lot of it.
Oh, so you think the railing just blocked the body or whatever?
Yeah, but that she said that she kind of saw like a little head of a little kid just kind of run from room to another.
I thought it was just like a floating head. I was just
No, not a floating head. Nah.
I was just like, oh my god,
Nah,
That would have been scary.
that was schizophrenic, or something. Like. But nah, like she said that she saw the just like the top of the little head just kind of run from the room to the other one. And
Do you know if it was a boy or a girl?
I don't even know. It was probably like a little boy. I don't know. But she said that it couldn't have been me because I was a month old. I was like 2 months old. It couldn't have been my sisters because they were already asleep. It was late.
you're just a fast learner, bro. You just started walking at a month old.
I was just sprinting through the whole house.
Just right away. You ran before you crawled.
Exactly. And my parents went through a lot of things. They told me that there was another instance where they were in that room where a lot of things happened, that they were both just kind of chilling there. They were talking, and that all of a sudden they heard this lady talking like in tongues, speaking tongues. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard speaking tongue, but isn't it just like a...
Yeah, it's kind of just, I don't even know how to say it,
I always just associate it to like a different language that we don't understand.
Well, it's...
I don't know.
The paranormal thing, it's, it has to relate to like the devil, and when he possesses, like you speaking in tongues and this and that.
Yeah, well.
So supposedly they were just kind of in the room, and that my mom heard the lady like from one part of the room, and my dad heard it from like another part of the room, and that they both kind of looked at each other and they asked each other like, "Hey, did you hear that?" And they were both like, "Yeah, like we don't know what that was." And they didn't hear from there that the dog started barking a lot, but once they choked up on the dogs, like they were okay. But that they both heard it so clearly, just like some lady speaking in tongues. But to this day, they still don't know who it was. They don't know what it was. But it was in that same room where like a bunch of like things.
It was that one specific room.
That one specific room.
Stuff always happened. Mm-hmm. What if something happened in that room before you guys moved
I
in?
doubt it, because they had just built the house. We were the first ones that lived in the house. So, but there's another story. Oh. It was not just in our house. It was in the other houses around our area. It happened. Some stuff would happen in their houses too. So behind us, I don't know if you remember her. Her name was Isabella. She went to us in elementary, and I think middle school. So I don't want to say her last name,
No, I actually thought about the same thing.
Yeah, but well, one time she had a pool party, and I was invited because we used to be friends. And my mom told her like, yeah, so we have like this little boy that runs around our house, and then the mom was like, shut up, like, because we have a little girl that runs around our house. Oh. And that they were like, like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, like creepy things happen. We hear stuff. And that they heard that another neighbor, like a couple houses down, also had a little kid that would like do stuff in their house. And so I guess it was just that one general area, that had a lot of supernatural occurrences. Because it used to be just a desert. So what we think was maybe, they took little kids out to the desert and, just killed them, Because it was all kids. Yeah, it was mostly kids.
Dang, that's creepy.
But yeah, it's creepy. It's scary.
And you said it was a desert, so there was no previous like buildings or town.
It's kind of like where the area where you live also.
Oh,
it's like that whole Loma.
You used to live there before, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's they said that. I mean, it's relatively new, some of the houses, and they said that before that it was just kind of desert back there, and you never know what happened. You never know what can happen.
And stuff can also happen during construction too.
Exactly. But who knows? another thing that would happen was they used to tell us that, oh yeah, our TV was programmed to turn on at a certain hour, you know. But, you know, once we grew up, they told us that was a lie. So every midnight, the TV downstairs would just turn on full blast. Just randomly, boom, it would turn on. And even if we turned it off with the volume down, and it always turned on to a specific channel too. Like we could turn it off in channel, I don't know, let's say 55, right? Mm-hmm. And it would turn on, I don't know, channel 10 every single time. Full blast. And they told us, like, oh yeah, it's programmed, you know, to do that. Because, you know, we were little kids, they didn't want to scare us. But we grew up and they told us, like, nah, we don't know what would happen. Like, sometimes it would disconnect it just to avoid.
And it would still turn on?
No, it wouldn't turn on.
No. I was like, that's 100% improvement. I was about to say.
Nah, if they disconnected it, it wouldn't turn on. But they said that, like, if it was connected, it would just turn on. Full blast, same channel. And I'm glad they didn't tell me when I was a little kid because I would have been scared. And you know what kind of confirms all these things for me, just about that house specifically, is that something happened to one of my aunts that is very, like, I guess, she doesn't really believe in all that stuff that much, you know? When it comes to paranormal stuff and all that, she's like, you know, it's whatever. Mm-hmm. But at one time, my mom said that she and my dad were already laying down in bed and everybody was already asleep. And then my aunt, she used to live with us at the time. So that she was also laying down in bed and all of a sudden she just ran into my parents' room and she was like, somebody moved my bed. Like somebody was shaking my bed and like nobody was there. Yeah. Nobody was there to shake the bed. And like I said, she's those type of people that doesn't really believe in all that stuff, you know, that doesn't really scare her. But that they said that look in her eyes, that she was just like scared. That she was just petrified, you know.
Flabbergasted.
She was flabbergasted, speechless. And they said that kind of confirmed it for everybody that, you know, something's wrong in the house. And that was in another room. That wasn't in the room that, like, all the bad stuff would happen. That was in another room. But that, yeah, like, somebody would shake her bed. But it just happened that one night, I think. And then my mom and her were just spraying holy water, like, in the whole house and stuff after that. And they were just praying for, like, a couple of hours and all that. But it was bad, bro. The house was creepy. My grandpa one time, he left that one room where everything would happen. And that he saw this lady just pass. And that he thought it was my grandma, but no, my grandma was in the room. And that he just kind of like, he got scared, but he didn't really like try to think of it much. But like he saw like a lady pass. I remember the only thing I saw, because I was pretty little when I lived in the house, was that my room was in front of the stairs. Like you would go up the stairs and my bed was right there. And I remember, it happened to me like twice. I saw this guy just, like this shadow, just go up the stairs. And once he got to the top, he just kind of vanished. And like I said, like 2 times, and then I was like, oh, nah. I just kind of, I turned around, I covered myself, and I just tried to go to sleep. And yeah, I don't know how much time passed, but then like later on, I remember seeing like that shadow again. And it was scary. I hated living in the house.
Well, I guess my question to you is, do you think ghosts are territorial? Like, do they follow you or they're territorial? Or are they both?
Both. Because I definitely do think that things can stick with you. For example, if you go to a friend's house and play with the Ouija board, like, you know, I do think if you go back
would
home...
Would you ever play with a Ouija board? No? You guys wouldn't?
I've never, and I never will.
What if I bought a Ouija board and then...
For the podcast?
For the podcast.
Maybe I do it.
I'm out this podcast. It was nice being a part of the first episode.
Nah, because, well, I believe in it, but at the same time, I don't think it's like 100% concrete. Yes, you know, the board moves supposed to be on its own, but subconsciously somebody can...
be pushing.
Just really, like, maybe they don't do it on purpose, but they really want a yes, or they really want to know.
But then wouldn't the other people kind of have to be subconsciously, you know, kind of going with it too?
But
then because they'd feel like...
This is the thing about the Ouija board. That I kind of don't believe in it. Because I feel like the Ouija board, you gotta... Or I feel for it to really work, or for me to really believe in the Ouija board is... Yeah, I know you guys ask a question, right? But you're supposed to hold it, right?
Yeah.
Like... Why do we have to hold it? Why can't we just let it go and let the ghost?
Thing. Yep, someone might accidentally
exactly
it,
right. Like what you were saying, like that's why to me Ouija boards, I'm like,
Well, I've also heard the theory that supposedly like the ghost or spirit like goes into somebody and moves it, so that's why you need the contact to move it.
No, I don't know, but I don't want to know. You know,
let's find out.
I don't have to know. It's not important, you know. I'm gonna live with that.
Well, yeah, but okay, well, back to the question. So, you do believe they're territorial? Like, well, because
yeah.
you said that it was happening all around the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, it was happening in
So
multiple houses.
you don't think it was just your house? So it's probably just that specific neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you moved, you're good, right?
Yeah, when we moved, we were chilling.
Territory.
Since then, because after that, we rented a house for like a year and a half, I think. Nothing happened there. I didn't see anything. We didn't feel anything. And it was a really nice house. I liked it. And then we moved to the house where we live now. And I think one of my sisters saw something. I'm not too sure. But I always kind of just wanted to, just forget about it. I don't really want to
believe like it never happened.
I don't want to live with that, memory of something happening in the house. But not in this house. Nothing has happened either. At least not that I'm aware of.
Not that
I'm aware of.
But why do you think ghosts happen? Or like, why do you guys think ghosts happen? Like, is it because they're trapped in purgatory, right? That's what it's called, purgatory? Or because they can't decide, or they don't know if they're gonna go to heaven or hell, or I honestly don't know the mythology of that. Or
I do think maybe they just have some unfinished business, just something. They're just not. They're not willing to just move on. There's something holding them. Yeah, there's something holding them.
So you think when you die, you have a choice to be like, you think
someone's up to a certain extent. No, up to a certain extent.
You think someone's gonna be waiting there for you when you die and be like, do you want to go back as a ghost, or do you want to go to?
No, maybe not someone, but maybe you.
What if there's
because we really can't know.
I know, we can't know. But what do you think? Do you think you have a choice to be a ghost?
Maybe not necessarily like a 100% choice, where like, I want to stay and haunt people and stuff, But maybe you're just not happy. There's just something holding you down, like very bad, just a feeling, maybe an experience, a person, just something that you just can't let go of, and just, I guess your soul just is attached.
Requirements or thresholds that you need to like meet before I guess you go to heaven or hell, and then if you're something here on earth, like Manny was saying, is still holding you back, or that one thing is still like, I can't move on without this. You still stay.
But the thing is, you're dead. How are you supposed to recover that thing that you can't move on without?
Hey, who knows? Maybe there's a whole different world that we lived after we move on.
Purgatory might have different rules.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're never gonna know,
Let's
right?
Find out for the next episode.
For the podcast. Manny
volunteers.
No, I'm good. My mom doesn't let me, man.
But yeah, I mean, so I guess obviously you believe in ghosts, right?
Yeah, I do believe in ghosts. I do believe that there's good and bad spirits. There could be both.
Ghosts or spirits?
Okay. Is there a difference between a ghost? Okay, because
spirits is just what? Is spirit just like your soul, or?
Well, when you think of ghosts, you do think of like seeing like a little
actual
image,
figure.
a fainted figure. Yeah, but spirits are supposed to be, you can't really see them. They're more like forces.
And what about demons?
It's just a presence.
What's that?
What about demons?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know much about demons either, but I mean, right? Like,
but
what are exorcists?
Exorcist? Oh no, it isn't. When they do an exorcism, is when supposedly a demon possesses a human.
So do you believe in possession? I guess what I'm trying to believe.
I do, Loki. I do think that could happen.
I mean, I'm Catholic. And I didn't know this until I took confirmation when I was 18, 19 years old, that apparently Catholics have exorcism.
Yeah, there's been actual.
I'm all like, I thought that was only in movies. Like,
apparently there's been actual. There's footages. There's supposedly, nobody knows, but that in the Vatican, they have like the archive in the bottom. It's like miles and miles of just things we don't know, or just like books and stuff too. But we don't know what's down there. But supposedly down there,
where?
In the Vatican. Like that.
Where's that at again?
It's like
in Italy. It's like in Rome.
Yeah, I was like Rome.
Rome. Yeah. But I think if the Vatican considers its own country, and there's just like a little. It's not even that little, but it's considered its own little country, the Vatican. Huh? Within a country.
No, it's considered its own city.
Oh, its own city?
Its own city.
My bad.
That's what it says.
But anyways, supposedly in the bottom that there's like actual evidence and footages of like exorcism and all that. But again, those are just rumors and theories, we don't know. Yeah.
I mean, again, I was surprised to hear that we actually have exorcists. And I'm all like, oh.
I hope you don't ever need one.
I know. I'm all like, well, I guess I should spray my car with holy water and
everything. Because who knows? I mean, we don't know what's out there truly,
But yeah, I mean, I obviously I do believe in ghosts, but not because I don't know. I don't know why I believe in ghosts. I think it's just because there's too much evidence and too much stories, and just like, it's hard not to believe in.
And would you go out there and look?
Yes, I would. Yes, I want to go.
You want to?
I want to go ghost hunting. Yeah, like that.
Why don't you start with the underground bus?
No, I want to go to. I want to go to Paso High.
You want to go straight there? There's also like tunnels. I think tunnels by what's that park over here on Zaragoza? Zaragoza and before the loop also.
Oh, I know, John Zaragoza and the I-10.
And I-10,
Yeah,
like that. You know that park right before there.
Where it's like multiple soccer fields and stuff.
Yeah, there's like
actually. In front of La Choza.
Yeah, in front of La Choza. So there's like tunnels there. Like, there used to be like sewage or something, but they're like abandoned. Like there's no water, there's no nothing. And
well, how do you even access these tunnels?
No, you just go. I've been there with some friends. Like,
you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, you know what? I had a bad experience. Good and bad experience. Good because, we went to some dark tunnels where I were really, really long. I'm not going to lie. Walk probably like 15 minutes long.
Really?
Tunnels, yes.
You just kept walking.
We walked across, right? And we all walked. It was a group of 4 or 5 friends. And one guy had a flashlight. My phone was dead. His name was.
I would not go into a tunnel with a dead phone.
I know. What with dead phone? Why would you go? We're like,
why would you
my dead phone. Whatever.
I was hanging out with 4 or 5 other friends. I felt safe. I felt like a cool dude. Let's go to these tunnels. We're all chilling. Exactly. Yeah. Some guy has a flashlight. We're chilling. We're good.
But the thing is, see, I wouldn't. Why would you take a flashlight?
No, not like his phone flashlight.
Exactly. Why would you use that?
Why wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, why would
you want like a? Well, we weren't planning on
either an actual flashlight or bring like a what is it called? A lantern or something with
with
candle. What is it? The wood with the fire on top. I don't know what it's called. A torch.
A torch.
Yeah, a torch.
Do this technology nowadays?
Lucky that would have been smarter, but we weren't planning on going.
Well, anyways, you weren't planning.
Yeah, the tunnels just came up. Some friend was like, "Hey, by the way," so we went. My phone was there. Blah blah blah. So we walked across. It was really dark, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a bunch of graffiti everywhere. I was a little bit scared, kind of just
getting
walking.
the goosebumps,
the heebie-jeebies, yeah. So I'm walking past the tunnel. We go through the tunnel. Like I said, 15 minutes, and then on our way back, we're like 15 minutes away from where we parked, so we have to walk back.
Yeah,
and then we go through the tunnel.
But was there? I'm sorry to interrupt. Was it just like a straight tunnel? Or was there like different paths you could take?
So no, it's a straight tunnel. It was there's 2, I guess, entries, 2 circles, 2 tunnels right next to each other, but it's the same like path.
And where is this? Like, where does the tunnel start?
It's like right next to the park?
Yeah, right next to the park, dude. It's like a whole ditch, I guess, where water's supposed to be going. Yeah. Like I said, water was supposed to be going through there. It's like a sewer or something, but no more water's there for like forever. So it's like a little ditch. You just go into the tunnels. On our way back, like I was saying, Dennis, he's the one with the camera or the flashlight. Dennis just turns it off and starts sprinting, bro. Like he starts sprinting. Like I'm like a quarter way through the tunnel, bro. And now I'm like, nah. This dude is the only guy with the flashlight. I have to keep up with him. I have to keep up with him, but he turns it off. I'm like, this is it. Like I'm just running, bro. I promise you, I'm just running. And then like, dude, this dude's faster than me, bro. Dennis, the menace is just everyone's just quicker than me. Actually, this one guy was behind me, but bro,
did no one fall?
No, nobody fell, but we're just everyone was running.
That's crazy to me that no one fell because
it's pitch black.
It's pretty much it's pitch black, no?
Yeah, it's pitch black, but dude, it's like it's flat, bro.
Still though,
but still, it's pitch black. You don't know what the heck you're stepping on.
You don't even know if you're running in a straight line to begin with.
Exactly.
No, well, we didn't know we were running in a straight line because
it's because once it's dark, it's different. Even if the slightest change, and boom, you just crash.
Well, anyways, continue.
Well, I guess I was in fight or
flight.
I was panicking at this moment. I was just running. I was just following the voices. I was just running.
You were following the screams.
And then at some point I had to stop. I was out of gas. I had to just start walking, bro. And then I was like, I'm gonna get jumped. This is it. Like they're never gonna find me here in this tunnel. But no, I ended up.
I would have started tripping
to the end. No, I got to the end and man, I was laughing because I was with my friends and all that. But inside I was like, shit.
So pretty much So you went from point A to point B? Like you actually finished the tunnel?
Yeah, we went through the whole tunnel, point A to point B, and then back from point B to point A. But point B to point A was way scarier, way more intense.
But no supernatural, no nothing.
No, nothing supernatural, nothing. Just the feeling, I guess.
It was tense in there.
It was real tense.
I'm glad you brought that up. The feeling. Do you think our mind plays tricks on us?
Yeah, the mind is very,
because
very strong.
I've seen a video. I don't know. It could be altered or whatever. But you guys know what the placebo effect is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they say that your hand is on fire, right? And then you complete it's like, what are they called? The ones that mess with your mind. The mind readers. The one who can, oh, you're gonna bark and I'll start barking. What are they called? Man.
And the people hypnotize you.
Hypnotize you.
Yeah.
Yes, like the hypnotist, that guy, well, he messes with the person, and then he says, pretend, or not pretend, your hand is on fire, and then eventually, I guess he caused the mind to have the placebo effect that there was burn marks in the hand.
Like, they start having burn marks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's...
Again,
I would sue. I was like, yo.
What the heck?
But I mean, you think that the mind, the point of that story is you think that the mind makes you see these ghosts?
Yeah, because I know there's also this, I think it's real, where if you stand in the mirror, like in a restroom, in the complete dark for like 15 minutes, and you just stare at the mirror, you kind of start seeing things.
I've actually heard about that too. Yeah.
You start seeing things, like your brain just starts messing around with you.
Your brain wants to fill in gaps. It doesn't know what's going on. It's too quiet or something like that.
It's too dark. So your brain starts messing around with you. Try it.
I probably will.
Yeah, tonight.
I actually saw this video about the placebo effect by Vsauce. I don't know if you know Vsauce, Jose. I know Manny knows Vsauce. It's like some scientist dude on YouTube.
You should watch him. You'll probably like him.
Yeah, honestly. But anyways, he did a whole... It was actually on YouTube Premium because, he has like a show now. Mm-hmm. It was like on one of those shows. He does like a whole thing on placebo effect. So he gets 3 kids with like 3 different diseases or problem symptoms. There's this one dude who had like... He would scratch himself all the time, and he had like scratch marks and just burns. Like, it was so bad on his skin. And they put him in this MRI machine that wasn't on. Like, it just spun. But they told him every time, it's this really special machine. You're the first person ever trying this. Like, let's see if this works. Like, we're so confident in it. And after like a month of the fake treatment, this dude, his scratches started going away. He stopped scratching himself. It was all in his head. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I've heard of like. They've done many studies like that. Yeah, they've done many studies like that where they'll even give people pills.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where like, like this is gonna help you. Like it's gonna cure your every single disease you have, right? Well, I mean, I don't know about every single disease, right? But like it's gonna cure this specific thing you have, and people like do the treatment and they get cured. Yeah.
Their mind cures it.
But maybe it's up to like a certain extent,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they tried it on almost everything, but they can't cure everything.
Yeah, I mean. Again, I do believe in the placebo effect.
But then at the same time, I don't think it's... Because sometimes the paranormal things happen when you least expect it.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like your brain's like waiting for that to happen,
Yeah,
for example,
that's true.
I remember another...
Well, I mean, if someone keeps telling you, this place is haunted, this place is haunted, this place is haunted...
then you're going to have that.
Then you're already going with the mindset that...
It might be haunted.
This place is haunted. Like you're telling me all these stories about that house.
But let me I have another story that has nothing to do with that house.
No, I know. No. Like, like I know about that, but I mean, just in that house, I'm pretty sure your parents told your grandma, your grandpa, everyone.
Family members.
So, and do you think that's why your family members kept experiencing stuff just because your mom and dad already planted that seed into their brain?
Maybe. But then, like I said, I have that one aunt that really kind of just didn't believe in any of those things. She wouldn't, I don't know, she didn't really care. But that one time when they moved her bed, she was like, yo, like something's not good. Something actually happened here. Because she was one of those people that just, ghosts don't exist. They don't exist. But then let me have another story.
Yeah, sorry.
Where this isn't even in the country. This is in a rancho allá in Chihuahua. But every time we would go, there was this abandoned school. It's like 2 little classrooms. I'm telling you, it's like a little ranchito. There was like 2 little classrooms, and they had like a little piece of cement and like a basketball court. But that's where we would play soccer. And every time we would go, we would just go to that school and play soccer. And I remember one time we went, and we were just like usual, just playing soccer, chilling. There was like 5 of us there. And these classrooms have been abandoned for years at this point. Like probably for more than 10, 15 years at this point. And all of a sudden, one of the lights just turned on. And we just kind of looked at each other. Because even the kids that lived in that little ranchito, they they all looked at each other and they were like, that's not supposed to happen. Like, that's not good. And like, keep in mind, all of us were playing. None of us had gone like to turn on the light. First of all, there was no light in that building anymore.
Oh.
And a light just turned on. And we all just booked it. We all just left. We dipped because like even the kids that lived in that town were like,
they were scared of it.
Yeah, they were like, nah, like we haven't seen that. We've never seen that happen. And I remember we all just kind of ran. We went to my grandma's house and we all just kind of looked at each other and we just talked about it for a little bit and we just kind of moved on. But
what if they were messing with it? Like, what if the government was trying to fix it or something?
Bro, there's no government.
No, you know what I mean? Again, I just always question everything. I'm just questioning just because.
Just a question.
Yeah,
just a question.
No, I'm telling you, man, there was no logical explanation for that happening. So those classrooms had been abandoned for years. There was no... That town, es que I'm saying, it's a ranchito. When I say ranchito, think of an actual ranchito where, like, just now they got, like, internet not so long ago. You know, like...
5G?
No, it's 3G. It's not even, like, 4G. It's 3G. It's 3G internet.
Well, at least it's better than 2G.
Yeah, that is true.
And 1G.
And but, yeah, dude, that's the word. This one was just letters. It's not even the
E.
The E.
Oh, yeah, the E for Ethernet.
No, the LTE, right?
Oh, yeah, the LTE also. But isn't that
4G?
Like,
I think
LTE is
4G,
pretty quick.
LTE. Yeah.
But this one was just
But
like
it's just the E, bro.
Yeah, it's like the worst.
Someone you know you're in Juarez. Right?
Surprisingly, sometimes my internet be quicker over there than over
Really?
here.
It's because I don't know what my plan is with T-Mobile, but every time I go over there, it slows down.
I just go to...
I mean, it's the
but
worst,
anyways.
but it slows down.
But back to that, I'm telling you, like, that building was just run down, no electricity. We had gone a lot of times before, nothing had ever happened. But that one time, the light just turned on, and I'm telling you, for the kids that live there, to just kind of look at each other, and they're like, with that look in their eyes of, you know, that's not good. So, since then, I think that was like one of the last times we ever want to go play. Just
You're like, hell no, I ain't going there.
not
bro.
just that, but like some of the kids from that town, they moved. Like some of them went to bigger cities. Some of them moved here to cities in Texas, like Odessa, or like something like that. But now there's only like one kid in that town. And I went out to the uncle, and it sucks. He's the only like boy in that town now.
And he's like, everyone left.
Yeah,
Everyone did.
It's like, where'd everybody go?
Yeah, there's another girl.
I forgot about me.
Yeah, because he's 12.
No
And I
one
think
invited
the other
poor
girl...
dude.
I know. He's 12, and then the other girl's like 15. And he says that sometimes he'll chill with her, but that... It's like, no, he has like no friends. Like, it's sad. But, nah. I'm never going back to that school and play soccer again. I'm good.
Not even for the podcast.
For the podcast.
Eric, just do it for the podcast.
I would like to take you guys there someday. I know
Yeah,
Junior is
yeah.
not much of a rancho guy.
Near is there any? We were talking about this the other day.
Really?
But no, like...
Wow, okay.
Junior
No.
was telling me...
Yeah, I'm not taking you anymore. I'm not taking you
I
anymore.
would be down to go. But
No,
it's
I mean,
not
I would be down to go.
Yeah, but I
You know,
definitely wouldn't want to live there. Yeah.
or do the work.
I do the work every day.
The work is the
I
fun
like
part.
the Western life. Not gonna lie, I like it. Like Western. I mean by America,
I was like, not the old Western, like.
not the old Western. The
It's
new
pretty cool.
Western.
No, honestly, it's a really cool experience. It's pretty different. It is tough.
I don't like tough work.
It's
Nah, just kidding.
it's tiring, but it's fun. It's really cool.
All right, well, now it's time for
Oh, yeah.
Ernesto's story.
For
About
so
my
much
story.
hype about
I'm
the story.
surprised you haven't told him.
I think I've told him like.
No, you've
maybe
never told me
not
about
even
any
my
ghost
mom.
stories.
My mom's always boasting this story too. Still.
No.
Nah.
No.
Well, there's a story about when I was like 4 or 5 or 3. I used to live in Juarez. Again, actually it's 3 or 4 because I moved over here. I moved over here to
He
the.
lived in Juarez and everything.
Dude, he had a pretty cool pool, bro. That
Did
would go
you?
deep.
Really?
go
Yeah, it was like
deep.
7.
Yeah, well, to me it felt like 12.
Because we were- yeah,
Oh,
But
yeah,
then
we were
again, I was
kids,
like,
right?
yeah, I was how old am I? I'm 23. How old are you?
Me, I'm 19. You're 4.
I'm
You're
4 years apart.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
when I was 3, you were like 7.
I was like 7. Yeah, but that still that pool
Yeah.
looks so. I was just like,
It's huge.
And it was lucky. I like the house. Well, my dad still owns the property. I'll
Yeah.
talk about that right now. Well, anyways, we used to live in this house when I was like 3 or 4. Well, since I was like 1 to 3 or 4, and I supposedly had this ghost friend. I say supposedly because again, I don't remember everything from when I was like 3 or 4, but I do remember some things about these. My mom says I would always ask for extra food because I would take 2 plates and take, back then I would take in my ghost, but looking at me now, maybe it went somewhere else. Nah, but anyways, I would always talk to this ghost, and she would catch me sometimes talking to
You'd
this
just be
ghost.
talking.
Yeah, just like talking to the wall, playing with like games and all that. But I'd be talking to my friend ghost, and this would happen pretty often to the point where my parents were kind of like, okay, the ghost lives here.
Yeah,
the
they would
ghost
tell
is now
me.
part of the house. Like, yeah,
And they're like, yeah, well, I mean, it's not doing anything. It's just being a friend.
You'll just be chilling with the ghost.
Yeah.
That question, Junior Jose did ask that earlier. If we believe ghosts are mean or nice or both. I don't believe ghosts always have to be mean because of this story. This ghost was with me this whole time. My best friend when I was living there. I was taking him food. I was playing with them, and my parents knew him. I would always talk to him. They would get scared of him. I had an uncle. His name's Lalo, who came to the house, and he didn't, like you said, he wasn't too big into ghosts, all that. But that he saw something and he got real scared. Like he froze. He said that
He just
froze.
He froze.
Oh my god! And you don't remember anything?
Like I said, I remember some part. I do remember. I remember like playing with my Hot Wheels. I had this amazing Hot Wheel set that was like from the top of the garage door, and it was cool. But I do remember I would always want to buy 2 cars because one was for you, my friend.
Exactly. And his mom would always tell me that he would ask for a cookie. Like Ernesto would get a cookie and be like, "Have another cookie? It's for my friend."
Dude, I don't know if I want to hang out with you.
And that I think they even saw it like sitting down. They described it like he's from an older generation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like from, I don't know.
Just one of the older generation.
Yeah, like he had overalls.
Older clothes, yeah.
Yeah, overalls.
So they clearly saw something.
Yeah, and then a little bit of long hair, right? I think that's how they described him.
A little bit longer. Kind of like right here. Like, you guys can't see it, but to like the neck.
Yeah,
chin.
Like that's how they would describe him. And I never saw him, but I remember his dad, my uncle, and my tia. They would tell me they're like, yeah, well, he would always play with him. He would always ask, and we would always we would always hear him, talking to him. We would sometimes see the ghost just sitting down there on the shelf. And then at one time, like when they really, really freaked out because they were sleeping and all of a sudden they just see the ghost like in front of their bed. Like they were just talking free roam. Yeah.
Another thing why I do believe in that ghost is because, like I was saying, my dad still owns that property, and not too long ago, maybe like two years ago, the people he was renting out to then called a priest to do an exorcism and all that at the house.
Like an actual exorcism?
Or, I don't know what he did, but they called a priest.
Just a blessing, probably.
Maybe a blessing, something like that. Yeah.
I was like, they did an actual exorcism.
Yeah, I remember your dad telling me about that. Yeah,
like the ghost stayed there, so it's definitely territory.
Yeah. This is what always freaked me out though from my uncles, that they would always every time they had a lot of cats and dogs, but every time they died they would bury them in the backyard.
Yeah, we would.
How many animals are there?
Then the house we're in right now, I'd say, well, actually, how we built the pool, so they took a lot of things out, but I'd say there was like 4 pets.
4 pets just decomposing back there.
Yeah.
But in the other one, in the house over there in Juarez, I think that you had like 7.
Yeah, I want to be too surprised, bro. I'm telling you, I don't remember.
And I always thought it was like, that must be a connection to the ghost, but I mean, I don't know.
It's those dogs they can't move on.
No, yeah, but I would always talk to my ghost. I'd always play with them, and he was like my best friend for the whole time I was there in Juarez, living at that house.
Keep in mind, his sister and his brother weren't born yet. Both sisters and his.
It was just you.
It was just him.
It was just me. Ariana was born. She was like really small back then, but she doesn't remember. She was like 2. But she was like 1.
Not even, bro.
Yeah, bro. Dude, she was 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. She was
that baby, bro. She probably was sleeping with my parents though, so I was always with the ghost.
And you haven't experienced anything since?
And this house I'm living in right now, just one thing, bro, where I also could have just been very tired. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I was coming back because to go to the restroom, it's like I have to cross the hallway from my room to the restroom. And from my room to the hallway, I can see, from my room to the restroom, I can see downstairs.
I hate looking down the stairs.
I have like a clear view.
Looking down the stairs in the middle of the night.
That's exactly when this happened.
I close my eyes and I just walk.
It was like 2 in the morning, and curious me looks down because I just look down at the darkness, I guess, and I see like a white figure. And I'm telling you, I was real convinced I see something
just clear.
I saw it and I got scared. I got in my room. I put blankets like how like when you. You know how when you close your room, the bottom of the door still has like a little seal?
You put a blanket.
A ghost can get through this. I put a little blanket down there.
This will stop everything.
I couldn't go to sleep though, bro. Like I was too scared. I was scared. Of course, I was probably like just really scared of it, what could happen. But I would hear like supposedly the doorknob shake a little bit. So that's what scared me even more. And so I was like, oh well, I might have to just check. So I opened the door and nothing was there. And so I was like, I'm gonna go see with my sister. So I went to Ariana's room and I slept on the floor.
Yeah, look.
I didn't want to.
No, like I said, I haven't experienced anything in this house, but no, if I did see something in this house, that would change a lot of things for me. I really wouldn't be as comfortable anymore. Just because I am a big believer in all those things.
Really? Like it would change it that bad to where?
Yeah, I'm just especially just because I'm older now, so I guess I see things a little bit more clear. You know, just I don't know, but it would kind of just move a lot of things for me. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary.
What is it with us as humans that when we see something scary or we're, like you said, you were walking, you look down in the darkness, right? Yeah. Or when we're scared, when we hear something, but then we turn on the lights, we're like, oh, okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, you want to check it.
No, we turn on the lights.
We like seeing what's in front of us, I guess.
Right? And then, you know what I mean? Like, you think, okay, let's just say, an example, let's just say you think there's someone breaking into your house, right? And you go and check, and all of a sudden, you just turn on the lights and like, oh, you know, all of a sudden, oh, okay, I'm not going to kill you no more. The lights are on. You know what I mean? There's some comfort that we find with the lights, and I don't know why. Like, it's not like that's going to stop a ghost or that's going to stop a murderer, you know, from murdering you.
It's not, but I guess makes you feel a little safe, I guess.
You know, what is it with us?
But for example, would you rather fight if somebody was breaking into your house? Would you rather fight them in the dark or with light?
The dark.
In the dark, actually. Yeah.
Really, in the dark?
Yeah, because you know your house.
Oh, and they don't. That's true. I mean, I just turn on the light. Oh,
you just always carry it on you.
Just carry that.
You just always have it on you.
That blinky,
ready, bro. Yeah, the blinky.
I don't know. To me, I've always found that funny. Like, you know, we're walking down there, and then all of a sudden, you know, the lights are on, and
we're good.
We're good.
No, you know what? That feeling I hate when I turn off the lights and I'm walking up the stairs and it's completely dark. I feel like somebody's gonna grab my foot or something. You know.
Not gonna lie, I'm not as scared of the dark as I used to be. I remember, like you said, I used to run up the stairs.
Sprint up the stairs.
But now, especially in the middle of the night, I don't want to turn on lights. I sometimes go number 2 in the restroom with the lights off just because.
Oh man, I guess if I'm gonna
go to night.
Honestly, if I'm gonna go to the kitchen, I'm gonna turn on light, bro. At least my flash on the phone.
Yeah. Don't you think it's a little bit scary with the flash? How it's only like a limited cone of vision.
Basically, like in a video game.
Yeah, exactly. Just a limited cone of light.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Dead by Daylight.
I don't really. It's funny because when I wake up in the middle of the night, because I always wake up in the middle of the night.
Always.
I walk with my eyes closed. Not because I'm scared of the dark. Not because I've never been scared of the dark. I just walk with my eyes closed because I'm like, oh well, I know my house. I'll just walk to the fridge, get my water, and then I go back. But with my eyes closed. Not until I get to my room, then I'm like, okay, then I open my eyes too. You know, open up the water.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever showered in the dark?
No.
It's kind of a vibe.
I did, but not voluntarily. I was just showering and like
the light went off. That happened to me one time. I got so
scared. Well, yeah.
No, for me, I remember it because it was a whole neighborhood blackout. But I was in my mom's shower. I was just chilling there, just taking a shower. No, it was a whole neighborhood.
They just snapped.
I know. We didn't pay the bill. No, but I was taking a shower, and then I didn't have the shower light on because my mom's restroom is like the shower, and it's like because you know the master bedrooms have like bigger showers, bigger restrooms. So I didn't have the shower light on, but I had like the bathroom light on, so you can still see. You can still see. And all of a sudden the light turned off, and I'm like, "All right, that's funny, guys." Like, turn on the light. Like it's dark because I couldn't turn on the. I had to get out either way to turn on any light, and nobody answered. And I was like, "All right, guys, like for real, like stop playing." And then nobody was answering. And I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "No, like they're playing with me bad." I was like, "They're trying to, like, I'm done." So I got out of the shower and I stepped outside and nobody was there. And then once I left the room, everybody was like with the flash and everything was off because it was already dark. It was night. It was really dark. But dude, I thought somebody was playing with me. I was about to fight my sisters.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood.
One big old ghost.
The light in the house I live now, like 3 or 4 times, there's been like a whole neighborhood of blackout.
Really?
Yeah.
They've only had it like once or twice.
Yeah.
It's happening a lot with the internet though, where the internet goes out.
Oh, just completely out.
For good, like
usually when there's a lot of
two.
wind, huh?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Well, actually, no. I'm not. No, I don't know because I have fiberglass. It's all on the ground.
Yeah, so do I.
bad. My bad. That's why I'm always lagging. When we
You
play.
are lagging. But hey, dude, we couldn't even play Bloons Tower Defense.
Nah, hey, nah. That was before the extender. Come on. The balloons are all...
I was like
They were
no
taking
way.
down my whole network. Nah, dude. Oh, you know what game? Also, when we played DBD, that's when it lags a lot. All of a sudden, the killer's like right behind me. I'm like,
Nah, man. You gotta get better ping.
Yeah. Well, all right. So time to move on to another subject that we have, which is movies. And I have a lot to say
I know
about
you're
movies.
the movie guy here.
Movie, dude.
Well, I'm
the
the
movie
entertainment dude because I know a lot about music. I know a lot about movies. I know a lot about football, basketball, soccer. No, not so much about soccer. Don't ask me about baseball.
I don't think anyone.
But no, yeah. I mean, when it comes to entertainment, I usually have a lot of news. But today we're just talking about movies, and I think out of the 3 of us here, I probably watched the most amount of movies.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
I know you hate us because we haven't seen a lot of like famous classic movies.
yeah.
You know?
Well, supposedly famous.
Supposedly,
and then I think after me, it's Manny that watches the most movies, and then it's Ernesto.
Yeah, I definitely watched the least amount of movies here.
So I don't know. I think we all kind of have like a top list, right, of how we top 5 worst and top 5 best movies. I don't have a list because it's so hard for me. But I mean, I have an idea, but it's just so hard for me. Just so many movies that I've seen, but I don't know. So I guess we'll start from Ernesto's point of view. Yeah. Why? First of all, why don't you watch movies that much? It's not that you don't watch movies.
Why do you hate movies, Ernie? Why do you despise them so much?
I don't think I despise movies. I don't think I hate movies.
Why do you want to burn down the movie theater, bro?
I like movies. I do like movies. I personally on my really free time, I don't sit down too much and just watch TV or movies or shows. On my free time, I like to play video games. I don't watch too much TV. When I do watch TV is before I go memes. It takes me like 3 days to finish one movie, 3 or 4 days because I watch it in parts. Yeah.
Can you do that? Like, do you like that?
I can do that. Like, I haven't even like I told you. You told me to watch a movie.
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. I'm like, I need like 25 more minutes.
Dude, I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. Like, I have to.
Sometimes.
I had to watch him from beginning to end. I hate watching him in parts. I hate it. I hate it. And Amanda's
My
like,
bad, bro.
Yeah, calm down, man.
And then my
just a
wife
conversation.
Amanda, she's always like, oh, let's watch a movie. I was just like, man, it's already 12. I was just like,
I was like, we're not gonna finish it.
I was just like, we're not gonna finish it.
It's like, why would you even bring it up if you know?
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is? Why are you so inconsiderate? You know,
So I'm like, we're not gonna finish it. Like, let's just.
there's no way.
I mean,
We had to watch a 3-minute YouTube short because
I know.
I'm not gonna finish the show either.
But I'm not.
but yeah, like,
I guess just because you don't enjoy all of it as it is. I don't know. Or why don't you like watching them in parts?
I want to.
Do you forget names? Or
I don't forget names or anything.
Just completely forgets the plot.
No, it's just
happened before.
I don't know why. Like, I want to watch it from point A to point B. Like, I don't know if you guys know the Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut. You guys know what that is?
Isn't it on HBO?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max. Well, it's because
It's supposedly really long, no?
it's 4 hours and something minutes long. Me and Amanda sat through those 4 hours and watched that movie. Why? Because I was like, I am gonna sit
I know
down
your butt was sweating,
for
bro. after
4
that.
hours and watch the movie.
Sword.
But
Was it worth it?
it was worth it.
4 hours for a movie.
Dude, it's because I watched the original Justice League, and I don't know. Have you guys seen the original Justice League?
I have not.
Oh my goodness!
Is
You
the
guys-
4 hour just like an extended
you-
version?
It's because what happened with the Justice League is in the middle of filming and production, Zack Snyder's kid passed away, so he had to give it to another director, and that director changed his whole vision. So what ended up happening is, I think last year that's when it was released, the Zack Snyder cut, and they finally brought it back they brought back Zack Snyder, and he finished his vision, and his vision was 4-hour long movie. But since it was released on HBO Max, he had a little bit more liberty, more freedom, because there's some rules that you have to follow when it comes to movie theaters. That's why you don't really see a longer than 3 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
And which one was better?
The 4 hours one,
Like
easily,
way better.
way better.
And were all 4 hours entertaining?
Yes, and actually, because they know it's 4 hours, Zack Snyder actually made it kind of easy for people like Ernesto that likes to watch it in parts, because while you're watching the movie, they actually say chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
Yeah.
I think there's a total of like 5 chapters or 6. I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember.
They should do that more often.
It's like, have you seen the movie Hateful Eight?
No, but I've been meaning to watch it just because I know.
You gotta watch it. And then there's an extended version on Netflix where it's just like the movie, but then they break it into like 4 parts or 3 parts. But it's like just an extended version. It's pretty cool too. You should watch it.
Yeah, I do. Don't trust me. I know.
It's on Netflix, you said?
Yeah, on Netflix. It's really, really good.
Well, anyways, Ernesto, we start with the worst ones. Do you have a top 5 worst?
I don't have worst movies. I have my top 3 best movies.
Top
you
3?
guys want to hear?
That's it?
Yeah.
You guys don't understand how hard it was for me. I find to think of these movies, top 3. I can add like 2 more. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. So my favorite movie. I've
like this
your
is like
third.
Your favorite.
No. Start with the third one.
My third favorite movie. Okay, I'm gonna start my fourth. I can definitely add one more.
Right.
Okay.
I love Toy Story 3.
Bro, Toy Story.
That's a classic.
But the third one?
The third one.
Nah, you can't tell me.
I don't know why. Because it makes me emotional. And that's a good thing. I like movies that give you a bunch of feelings. It might be sad or good feelings. Well, emotion in general.
Okay, real quick. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no problem.
Just what do you guys look in movies? Do you guys want a story? Do you guys want the action, or do you guys want just the feels?
I want a story.
For me, it's 2 main things, because it depends on my mood, I guess. But I do like it to have a really good story, but I also like it to have a lot of action, like a lot of fighting, a lot of like just shooting. I don't know, just action. I really like action.
Can you watch any other movie other than action?
I enjoy like all type of movies, But
romantics?
Nah, I mean,
you know what? I can watch romantics.
It depends.
I do like romantics.
It's because it depends.
That you can't watch romantics, but it's because like I don't know. It's a story. It's a story. Like there's a reason that I like The Notebook.
And if you think about it, like in a lot of action movies, there's a romantic story in it. Like where this guy's this guy's just killing a whole gang because they kidnapped his wife, or it's just like in a way sometimes it's a.
There's always something.
Or
just like 2 main characters,
or
have a little crush on each other or something like that.
They always try to add because they know that romance sells.
Yeah. Well, anyways, okay, continue. Sorry, just wanted to get that out of the way. So, wait, you didn't actually. What do you look for in movies? The story?
Honestly, the story. I can watch a movie that's pure talking. I remember there's one movie actually. That's not in my top 5. There's one movie called. Yeah. Do you remember what it's called?
Like twice.
Yeah. Do you remember what it's called? Honestly, I don't remember what it was called. But there was this whole movie where like I just said, it's almost pure talking. It's about this detective and this guy who they're accusing of murder, and it's just like how they're doing interrogations.
Yeah, no, dude, bro. The intro is like 2 hours, bro. Like the first scene is
the whole movie is basically in the interrogation rooms, them talking basically, and it's a really good plot. But man, it was like halfway asleep, dude.
It was like 2-3 in the morning when we started it.
But I had already seen the movies. I was super interested.
No, and I'm telling you, like the first scene, it was like they were zooming into this guy, right? For like 20 minutes, dude. I'm not even kidding. They were just zooming into this guy. I was like, nah, come on.
But he was talking, like he was telling the story.
Like, dude, like.
No, but yeah, plot is number one thing I look for. I love plot. It has to have such a good story. That's why I love the movies.
That's why I guess that's why you really like them. Well, I don't know if it's in your list, so I don't even want to say.
Well, yeah. Okay, continue. Okay, so number 4 is your Toy Story, right? Toy Story 3.
Yes, Toy Story 3. Number 3 is this movie called The Imitation Game. Have you guys heard of it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
It was Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, did you like it?
I love it.
Never even heard of it.
It's about World War II. It's about this guy cracking the Enigma machine.
Really?
Code.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that.
You never seen it?
I've never seen it.
You know who Benedict Cumberbatch is, right?
Yeah. Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
I'm hyped
El
about the second
Doctor
one. El Doctor Raro. El Doctor Piratón.
But yeah, honestly, I've only watched it. Most of these movies I've seen like once or twice. But I've only watched it once and I was really interested in it. I really liked it. I think everybody wanted to give up on him. Like, it was taking too long. And it was taking too long. It was a lot of money, but him cracking this Enigma code like
saved like thousands of lives.
It saved so many lives. Number 2 is the Zodiac. The one with
Robert Downey Jr., Jake Gyllenhaal. I think Paul Giamatti also comes out of it.
I don't know, but yes, that's.
I have no clue. I don't know my actors like that.
Yeah, I know.
I know the famous ones, I guess, but
I know.
Would you say Paul?
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. I probably if I see a picture.
Have you seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, I think so.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's the one with Octo.
No, that's Spider-Man 2. Yeah, the one with Electro and the Rhino.
Honestly, I don't think I ever saw that one.
You know who the Rhino? That's Paul Giamatti.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was in the movie too. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the main character then? Not Robert Downey Jr.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Anyways, yeah, this is my second favorite movie. It's about the Zodiac Killer and about this Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie getting really invested into this case while everybody's already kind of giving up on it. It's not going to get cracked. But he feels like he knows who it is. And you know what? He might have been right. It's for you guys to decide. Watch the movie.
Wasn't it like cracked that the Zodiac Killer was?
Actually, it was cracked like this year. Huh?
Yeah,
last year.
Not this year. It's last year.
That the guy he posted because he's like a movie fan or something like that, and then he posts reviews, and he posted a review like on the movie they made about him. He was like he just commented. He just commented or something, but like
commented something that gave it away. He was like, "This is inaccurate. Like this actually happened." Something like that.
I don't even remember. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But then he died or something, no?
Yeah,
he passed away.
Yeah, apparently the Zodiac Killer is dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that he was just so chill about
it. That's just crazy to me that they never caught him.
It's because back then, since they didn't really have like all the technology we have now, since they didn't really like catch him at that moment, it was kind of like,
it's harder for us to prove it now. Or
even then, isn't there? Well, since you know like the laws a little bit more, after like a certain time period, can't you like, not that you're pardoned for your crimes, but like isn't it like a certain time period or something like that?
There's no time period.
No.
I just know about double jeopardy.
I've heard of something like that where
get trial for the same case.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
For example, I've seen like YouTubers, right, where they'll be like, "Oh, I can talk about this now just because it's been
the case already happened."
Yeah, or like the case, or something like that. I don't know.
Nope, there's no such thing as that.
You sure?
Well, here in Texas.
I don't know, man.
But anyway, and then your number one.
My number one movie is this movie called Inside Man. Have you guys seen it? It is with Denzel Washington and who's the main guy?
I actually haven't seen Inside.
Clive Owen. I
want to see a picture.
Well, it's Inside Man. It's about Clive Owen going into this bank, and this bank has like a lot of cash in the vault. It's a bank heist movie. Mm-hmm. It has like a lot of cash in the vault, a lot of valuable stuff, and that's what everyone thinks they're gonna try to steal. But they have a lot of hostages, as any bank heist. So the police and the SWAT can't just raid in because of all the hostages. They have to negotiate. But this whole negotiation is just them wasting time. They're not even there for the cash and anything like that. They know of the secret deposit box that has like a bunch of jewels and a bunch of.
So they're there for that.
They're there for that. They know this one box. They're there for that box. But anyway, so this whole heist goes on, and then it's been like a week. The SWAT just decides to like raid. We're gonna do
a whole week.
Yeah, or like 3 days, bro. It's days. God. And so SWAT's like, we're gonna raid in, but like the people, the crew, they know everything because they like tap the police phone. They know everything's happening or it's gonna happen. So they know they're about to raid in, and these people, they have like suits for everybody. Everybody has the same suit, same mask, and everything. So they all just run out the front door. The cops are super confused.
They just can't shoot everybody.
Yeah, so they just try to arrest as much people as they can, but it is what it is. They have to bring everyone to question. And dude, like a week passed by. They bring everyone to question. None of the money's stolen. Nothing like that. Everything's still there. But the safety deposit boxes, the guy knows that his stuff is missing, and he's like, we gotta find the people. They never find them.
No.
Like I said, like 3 or 4 days later, the main character is actually hiding inside the bank still. Like they make like a fake wall or something, and the dude, like, he takes the jewels, right, and he's hiding in here for like 3 days. Yeah, 3 days pass by. And he walks out. Like, he dresses like in regular clothes.
Like a normal guy.
He's just walking out the bank with his bag. And he even passes by the Denzel Washington, which is the main detective. Like, they pass by each other at the end. And he has no idea, right? And that's it. He's a free man.
Damn.
That's my favorite movie.
See, I see it, but then I'm like...
You know.
I know. I know the whole plot.
It's a 2006 movie. It's a pretty old movie.
That's great. You know, I remember when it's like, oh yeah, 2006. No, that was a few years ago.
I don't remember that.
I don't. It's like,
that was a while, man.
that was a while ago.
How was that? 16 years now.
No, but honestly, I know my mom really likes Denzel Washington. She really likes him in that movie, Man on Fire.
Man on Fire.
Have you seen that one?
I have seen that one.
That one's really good. Yeah.
An honorable mention that I watched with you, Manny. I don't know if you remember. Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me. That's the one. I thought that was gonna be in your list. Where I was like, oh, I don't want to.
Lucky, I kind of just remembered about that one. Mm-hmm. Catch Me If You Can is probably.
Yeah, I was like straight.
Top 5 also, yeah. I loved it. It was such a good action movie. So much. It was so psychological. I really like that about movies.
I noticed, especially with that one long intro movie.
Yeah. Like I said, I can watch movies without any action as long as it's a good plot.
It has a good plot. I do like it when they have it action. Because my list is kind of different from yours.
Let me hear your list then.
Okay, my list. I got you. So, like I said, I really like action movies. So that's what you know fills my heart.
Yes, sir.
So, you guys know who Quentin Tarantino is?
Yes, he's probably one of the best directors of all time.
So, you've probably heard of a couple of his movies. Have you heard of Pulp Fiction?
I have. I've seen it.
I love Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, the Kill Bill. I really like Kill Bill just because it has a lot of action. You should watch it out. You should watch it. It's because I know.
Where can I watch it?
I know it used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there.
Probably is taking a lot of things out,
and they be raising the price.
I know. What's up, Netflix?
What's up, Netflix? Yeah. Got any comments? But so I'm also gonna give you a list of four movies. Just 4 movies. So number 4, it's The Hateful Eight. I really, really like The Hateful Eight because I saw it not too long ago. This is like the 3rd time I've seen it. The first 2 times I saw the regular movie, and then the last time I saw the extended cut. It was like the multiple episodes and all that.
Okay.
And I feel like you'd really enjoy it too because there's a huge plot twist, and it's mainly about plot. It's them just talking. It's them going through an experience together. It's a lot about plot. So I think you'll probably like it. You'll probably enjoy it.
I'll give it a watch.
You better give it a watch.
What's it called again?
The Hateful Eight.
Hateful
Eight. So my number 3 movie is Interstellar.
Interstellar. Oh, wow. I've never seen it.
I saw it a while ago, and I remember I really, really enjoyed it because I saw it in school, and then one time I saw it in my house in this website that gave me like a bunch of viruses and all that stuff. But it was worth it. It was a pretty cool movie, and the cinematography, the plot in the movie, you probably like it too because it has a lot of plot in it. So I really enjoy Interstellar, and you should watch it. You'll probably really like it. Well, in my number 2, it's War Dogs. Have you seen War Dogs?
Yes, I've seen War Dogs.
Dude, it's funny. It's a really funny movie.
Funny.
It's a funny movie. It's because I really like Jonah Hill, just as an actor, and he has this. For example, in War Dogs, his character is crazy. He's insane, and he has this laugh. Have you heard his laugh in the movie?
Yes.
I don't even want to try to mimic it.
Imitate it, bro. Come on. Just give it a shot.
Try to put up the clip. Just like taking your.
What was it called? War Dogs.
Jonah Hill laugh. But it's like it's funny.
It's hilarious.
And he's crazy in that movie. It's a really funny movie, and it's based on a true story too.
Okay, I found a clip. Should I play it?
Yeah.
It does sound crazy even in the lab. Yeah.
So you should really watch it. It's a really good movie. It's funny, and like I said, it's based on a true story. So like all the crazy things you see in the movie, like just to know that they happen in real life, it's insane. Because it's about they're arms dealers, but they do it legally. Like they legally sell guns and all that. So how is it exactly? Like to governments and stuff, huh?
Yes. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, like they legally sold guns to governments and all that, and it just got crazy. Like it's crazy.
They make hella money.
Yeah, but you should watch it. It's a really good movie. And then my number 1 movie, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. Have you seen it?
Nope.
You haven't seen Forrest Gump? Oh my god.
Hey, my
how,
bad.
how have you not seen Forrest Gump, dude?
I just never gotten
It's a
around to it.
classic. No, you should really watch it. Just what I like about Forrest Gump, I kind of like. There's so many, I want to say, stories that happen within the movie. Like they just, dude, there's always something going on, something different going on. It just keeps you entertained. It's funny. There's sad parts. There's emotional parts. You know, it's a really good movie. Yeah, Forrest Gump. You should watch it.
Yeah, I heard about it.
I can't believe you've never seen Forrest Gump.
I've seen clips. I've seen. I know about it. But yeah,
but you should watch Forrest Gump.
what's like the story of it? I guess.
It's because it kind of follows his life. It starts off when he was a little kid, and then it ends off when he finally meets his son, right? Yeah, it ends off when he meets his son.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like everything that happened within all those years. Like he was a ping pong champion.
Oh,
He was also like this, like the Purple Heart recipient stuff or something like that.
It has a lot to do with history. Like
That is true.
it's not a accurate, but well, it is accurate. But it then like how do you say it? How do I describe it? Then like the movie is woven into history. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
It's just
there's
him going
history,
through history, right?
and and it's him
It's
going
him-
through the
that
history.
makes sense,
It's
yeah.
like like woven. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the word,
yeah,
right?
woven. Yeah.
Woven. But yeah, like the saying, it happens. They show in the movie how that saying became to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
basically. Yeah.
Because
Because a lot of bad things did kind of happen to him, but he's always just kind of like,
that the company with the shrimp, what's it called?
Bubba Gump.
That's an actual company here in the U.S. Like, and it's a big company.
But was it the company made after the movie, or was it made before?
No, it was made before.
Was it?
Yeah, and
Oh,
like that's
really?
what I'm telling you.
I
Like
thought- I
it's
thought,
It's woven into it.
Huh.
yeah, it's woven into the story.
that's crazy. When you gotta watch it, but when he was like naming all the different types of shrimp.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, you have to see it, man. It's a really
But I
good
don't
movie.
like seafood.
I don't like seafood.
I can't
either.
believe you guys don't like seafood.
I just
There's
don't,
days where
man.
I'm just chilling there and I'm just craving a cocktail, with some shrimp.
That's gross.
Wow.
Only shrimp if it's wrapped around in bacon. Those
Unos
like,
camarones fiesta.
yeah. That has to be like.
Have you tried the ones that work?
I have no, bro. I don't like seafood. Why would I?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
I'm not gonna
Oh my
order
God,
that.
bro. I'm like, can't believe you don't like seafood.
You've tried the camarones fiesta?
No, but I've been wanting to. Hey, if anybody has been to Del Paso, let us know.
That's not.
Let
Do you
us
have
know.
any bad movies?
So I don't really have any specific bad movies. I do remember when I was younger, I could not watch a scary movie at all.
I still don't.
At all. I still don't.
I still don't.
You still
I
don't?
I don't watch scary movies. Not because. No, yeah, because I
Yeah,
just
you
don't
just
want to watch
don't.
it.
No, honestly, now I could watch scary movies. And you know what I think helped me a lot? Just playing video games that just kind of like have jump scares and stuff. That kind of just, made things not that bad. But I remember when I was a little kid. I don't even remember how old I was. But my mom took my sisters and I to watch I think it's called The Right.
The
like that.
Right?
The Right.
Oh, okay.
It's a scary movie where they do an exorcism. And I remember we had to leave the movie just because me and my sister just couldn't. We just couldn't watch it. We just couldn't watch it. And I remember one time I was at the house. They put Paranormal Activity, and I just went to my room. I was like, I'm good. Like I just can't watch any of these things. But now it's like, meh. Yeah. Now it's whatever.
When I was smaller, I used to be really scared of Chucky. Like
Chucky,
Chucky
dude.
was like
Our cousin, what's his name? Alex and Jesus and Hector.
Yeah, I know.
Well, when we all used to go to Juarez, they would tell me that Chucky is Barney. So
That Chucky was Barney.
it makes no sense, right? But I'm 4 or 5 years old, and I'm there watching Chucky at 4 or 5 years old, expecting to see Barney. I'm like,
okay.
and I'm like, why is Barney doing this?
Why is he killing all these people?
He's
What
like
happened to
possessed,
Barney?
yeah. Why do they have a rich one?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a Chucky movie. Not gonna lie.
I've seen like 2 of them, and the very last one's like supposed to be like a parody. Like it's a Chucky movie, but it's not scary.
It's not even
It's like
scary
real
one.
funny. But the first one's really, really scary. Like
It's
I
like
said,
the movies, scary movies. Like that's the actual
Yeah.
name, like the scary movies. You never seen those? You know what you're talking about, right?
Aren't those supposed to be like parodies too?
Yeah, they're parodies. Yeah, the scary movies.
I've
Yeah,
never seen them.
yeah. You never seen them?
But they're parodies. It's funny.
Yeah,
though.
they're funny.
Some of them are funny.
Some of them. How many are there? Like 4?
I don't even know.
Probably more.
I guess you have to have a very specific sense of humor for it. But it's pretty cool. But I don't know. I guess just before it used to be scary movies. But now, honestly, I could watch any movie. Even if it's a very, very badly made movie. I'll still kind of enjoy it, you know? Those cheesy movies. I don't know if you saw the TikTok I sent you. The guy with the... he stood up with the gun. It was like a Bollywood movie.
Nah, I don't think I've seen it yet.
Nah.
I'll look at it later today.
But... even if it's like a very cheesy movie, I'll still sit down and enjoy it, you know? But now to Mr. Movie Critic.
He'll give it a point.
Man's over here making a 1,000-page essay about all the movies he likes.
Yeah, because it is very hard for me to rank my movies. So I'm going to give you my top 13.
13. We struggled to make a top 5.
Dude, I struggled so hard to... Because, again, these are just my top 13 movies, but they could be interchanged. Anything can go to any place, except for, like, probably the top 5 are, like, kind of solid.
So then no specific order until top 5.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, for now, this is my top 13. So
kind of in order.
Kind of. Just without the honorable mentions.
Yeah, I have 2 honorable mentions. So, but I'll get to those.
That's only like his favorite movies. We still have the bad ones.
Yeah, I have bad movies.
Yeah, bad movies.
You know what? Hold up, top 14, because I completely forgot to mention this one.
He's putting it at the top.
He's putting. Oh, okay.
So one of my movies that when I saw it, I was like, man, this is a really good movie, and I'm so proud of him. Is Uncut Gems.
I kind of didn't like the ending though.
Uncut. It stars Adam Sandler.
It's a really good movie, but the ending. Not that I didn't like it, but it was just sad.
It was very sad. But the story was amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, his acting was phenomenal. Like, compared to the stuff that he does.
Because you're not used to seeing him doing that type of role.
It's like a serious movie or what?
Yes, it's a serious movie.
Yeah, because you said Adam Sandler and I thought like
some goofy movie. With his jorts. His jean shorts. His jean shorts.
Playing basketball.
I know, with his cap on.
But yeah, actually, I'll put that one as number 15 because I forgot to include one that sorry.
Man's list is just
my number 14, my actual number 14. So that was number 15. My number 14 is 21 Jump Street.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah. 21 and 22, both of them. I'll group them together.
I've never seen 22 Jump Street.
You've never seen 22 Jump Street?
I've seen 21 Jump Street.
Have you seen them?
I've seen both.
Yeah, dude, it's hilarious.
Is it because usually
my name is Jeff?
Yeah.
I forgot about those memes. My name is Jeff.
That was like a whole year.
I remember
2016.
That changed culture.
Yeah,
that changed
the internet, bro.
humanity as we know it. You know.
We went back 3 years.
Bro. We went back 3 years. My name is Jeff.
Dude, I love those. Are probably some of my favorite comedies of all time. Like all time. And Ted 1 is also really funny.
I saw Ted 1 not too long ago for the first time.
Ted 2 is not that good, but Ted 1 is really funny.
I saw Ted 2 together, no?
No, we saw Ted 1 together. I snuck you into the movies, bro.
That's true. I remember that.
Wow, so you're admitting
and
to doing
to Project X. Also, you took me on that one.
Project X isn't that good though. Well, anyway,
I shouldn't have gone to that one.
No, actually, yeah, he shouldn't have gone to that one. Or the other one. They're both bad.
They're both pretty bad. That's true.
So my number 13 is Knives Out. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
No, I actually haven't.
It starts Daniel. What's his name?
Radcliffe?
Daniel Cranston. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Cranston.
He plays James Bond.
Yeah, I know which one. I don't know.
It starts with Chris. Also, Chris Evans and the lady from Freaky Friday. What's her name? Jamie Lee
Curtis.
Yeah, she's also stars in all the Halloween movies. I love
You love all those movies? Yeah, I accidentally hit my mic.
Yeah, but Knives Out is an amazing movie. You guys should watch.
What's it about though?
It's like something like The Hateful Eight. Someone killed someone, and then you have to. He figures it out. But it's an amazing movie. Like, phenomenal. 12 is A Star Is Born.
Oh, that's the one with
Lady Bradley
Gaga
and
dude,
I love that movie.
Lady Gaga.
Oh my god, that movie got to me.
It's an amazing
got to me.
movie. you have to watch that movie. Like,
I've seen it.
it's not an action movie. It you will like it just because it's a big
It's a very-
story movie.
Really?
And it's a very emotional movie.
Yeah, it's an emotional movie.
It's a
too.
very
Stars
emotional.
Born.
I know Ernie's gonna
Ernie's
Oh,
gonna
it's
cry.
like-
Ernie's gonna cry. Ernie's gonna
be bawling.
bawling his
Have you
eyes
guys
out.
seen the
dude.
movie Armageddon?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I know
I
what it's
cried so
about. Yeah,
bad.
like
No.
it's I've heard that it's like so sad.
it didn't make me cry. No, but then at the same time, you know what movie made me cry? So I'm kind of like, I don't know. Up.
Oh,
Nah, what you mean?
but like
when the wife
yeah,
passed
I was
away,
about to say,
dude. When the wife passed away, nah, that got
was
to
it.
me. I was in tears.
They had a whole trip plan and everything.
Anyway,
well,
Continue.
my number 11 is Logan. Have you guys
oh,
seen?
that was a good movie. I saw it with my cousin actually.
That's the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Oh my god,
I haven't seen it, bro. That was,
such a
but it is right. The
Dude.
Wolverine one.
it's
dude,
a
it's
good movie.
It's a good movie. Like, it's an amazing movie too. This one could probably even be in my top 5. But
Really?
I'm kind of hyped about the video game they're gonna make.
what?
They're gonna make a Wolverine game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Insomniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
think it'll
amazing.
be a very good game too.
The people who made Spider-Man, the Spider-Man games.
It's gonna be a PS5 exclusive though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Just
trying to
get
get
a
that
PS5,
PS5.
bro.
That's why I'm trying to get a PS5, dude. All these
But yeah,
exclusives.
Logan is probably the best X-Men movie of all time.
I've never seen an X-Men movie besides
What?
Logan.
Not even like X-Men First Class.
No, no,
X-Men
Remember that
Basic-
one time we all went to the
No,
movie
Ernie,
theaters?
you're tripping.
It was
no.
the boys who
No,
listen, they're gonna
look. No. Let me. We're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
pause your
I'm
movie
sorry.
list real quick. No. So
what's it called again? It's like a no. We think it's the Mandela effect. Bro.
The
This is
Mandela
the Mandela effect in full play right here, bro.
Nah, dude. Like Ernie's tripping. It's not even the Mandela effect. Ernie's just tripping. Like this is what happened. This was back in middle school, right? This was a while ago. Well, the boys got together. We're like, oh, let's go to the movies, right? And we saw
There was a
Ninja
bunch of us.
Turtles.
No,
We saw Ninja Turtles.
it was a bunch of us too. There was like how many, bro?
Dude, we had to. It took us 3 rows in the back. It was 3, 6. It was 9 of us, I think. It was 9 of us,
Yeah.
and we were like 3 all the way in the back. And then in the row in the front was another 3, and then another 3. And I remember clearly, so clearly watching the Ninja Turtles. And it doesn't. It's like, is it 50-50 in the group?
I don't think it's 50-50, but I know there's other people that agree with me. It was X-Men, bro. I remember seeing
No,
X-Men.
and that's the thing. I've never seen an X-Men movie besides Logan. So I'm pretty sure we saw Ninja Turtles that time.
Oh my god.
Nah, dude.
Well, I mean, we're never gonna know, right? Especially since it's some people believe him, some people believe you.
And then
There's you're never
some
gonna-
dude said,
Yeah,
Transformers.
we were like, this one dude's confused.
Yeah, just took that up, bro. Like,
After the X-Men movie, which one do you
Logan. After Logan, we're gonna see. Okay, so now we're entering to my top 10. Inception. Have you guys?
I've never seen it. I've actually never seen Inception.
You've never seen Inception?
Is it the one where they time travel?
No, it's like
No.
they're it's based on dreams. You know, like if you're sleeping, they go into your dreams and they make you think a certain thing has happened. You guys have to see it. It's an
I
amazing
thought it was
movie.
about time travel.
No,
Huh.
it's an amazing movie. Like it's, it's very hard to explain what Inception is, but you guys should really watch it. All these movies that I'm listing, you guys should all watch them if you guys haven't seen.
Lucky, we're gonna have
They're
to push
top-
your lift.
Yeah, the top 15 for a reason.
Number 9 is Spider-Man No Way Home. That's just a fan.
That one
That's
was
just me being a
really
fan.
good.
But then again, it also has a really good story, like an
Mhm.
amazing story.
Mhm.
I haven't been a fan. I am a fan, but about the new Spider-Man. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man and everything, but oh man, he's such a kid. Like he's
Even in the movies, they
Yeah.
have him acting like as a kid.
yeah, no, like that's what I mean. Like, and because I've seen, I just recently saw Uncharted. He's not a kid there, but
Was Uncharted a good movie?
it's an okay movie.
It's an okay movie.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm not a fan on how much of a kid he is. I'm more of a fan of the comics where he's a little bit more mature and everything. So in this movie, you could see that switch be flipped, where he is a lot more mature. He is a lot more. He's dealing with bigger problems, and the Green Goblin, just and then. It's just so good.
It was a good movie.
I don't want to spoil it because it still hasn't come out in DVD. So, and then what happened? It's just amazing. You know, like Spider-Man No Way Home. good story. It's my favorite superhero of all time. So again, of course, this is gonna be my top 10. Sometimes it's my number one favorite movie. Yeah. But I mean,
that's probably though because you watched it with me. That's why you liked it so much.
I really wanted to go that day. Man, the things I would have done,
to not go to work.
To not go to work, you know.
My number 8 is Black Panther. Again, you're gonna see kind of a trend here that there's gonna be a little bit more of a superhero movies, just because I am a superhero fanboy. But I mean, then again, I have other stuff, not just. But you guys can't admit how much of a cultural difference Black Panther has made.
Yeah,
like
that was huge.
It was huge. It was
just the perfect time too.
Yeah, what year did it come out again?
2018, I believe. No. 17.
18.
18?
Oh, okay, so I'm like way off.
Yeah, like it was such a cultural different movie. It was an amazing movie.
And they did it pretty good too.
Yes, the story is amazing. Mm-hmm. The villain's good. Oh, man, rest in peace for Chadwick Boseman, bro.
Dude, and he died so young. How old was he? Like 40 something?
He was 40. I think it was just 40.
40? Like,
yeah.
It was cancer, huh?
Yeah, cancer. I mean, rest in peace, but man.
What do you think they're gonna do with the new movie though?
They're probably gonna make his sister the Black Panther. I mean, that's what happened in the comics. But yeah, like it was such a good movie. Like action was amazing, story was amazing, villain, everything, acting. Cool. It was just amazing movie. Such a cultural different movie.
What place is that?
That's number 8.
Number 8.
Number 7. This is probably my favorite. What is it called? Animated movie of all time, and it's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I saw it once, and I remember I liked it, but I don't really remember much.
The story is amazing. It's an up and coming story. You guys know what those are, right? Like those teenage movies that are up and coming and maturing.
Yeah.
You know, like what? There's a bunch of movies like that, like a bunch. But it's good, an amazing. Again, a little bit maybe a little biased, but just story is amazing. Soundtrack is amazing. I'm a really big fan of scores. If you have a good score, you know,
because that does make a difference in movies.
Mm-hmm. Yes, to me, it's like if you have the wrong score.
That's why I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yes,
he always has amazing soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
So the score is amazing. The story is amazing. Me being a fan of the Spider-Mans is amazing, so that helps for it to be in my top. What is it, 7? So yeah, I love Spider-Man. My favorite superhero of all time. Number 6, it is Interstellar.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
I really, really like Interstellar. Like, again,
do you have it in CD?
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I have it on Blu-ray.
It's cool.
If you look, actually, right now,
collection?
I have a collection of Blu-ray. You're gonna see like.
You told me about it, but
I'll show you my collection right now after this. But yeah, I love Interstellar. Like the stuff that happens in it, you have to see it. That stuff. Yeah. Like the stuff that happens in it.
You've seen the memes where he's crying, right? Where he's laughing at the. He's like,
no, I've seen that.
Like it's just.
I didn't even know that was from this movie.
That's from Interstellar. That's from this movie.
Yeah. Like.
The detail that they did.
The detail. Yeah. Dude, I had to watch it like the same with Inception. I had to watch it 3 or 4 times to actually understand it. Mm-hmm. Not to understand it, but there's just a lot of stuff that they're throwing at you. And
for example, back to like the detail thing. I saw this thing where there's this part where I think the ship they're in is like spiraling out of control, and where like the girl, there's 2 of them. It's like him and the girl, and then like the girl's kind of like passing out. And then, but like him, since he has like a little bit more experience, he has like his head tilted against like the force or something like that, and he's chilling. So there's like a bunch of like little details, small details like that where they put a lot of time into this movie, you know.
Yeah,
just because that's like scientific.
Yeah, it's exactly like scientific details where they try to make it like very, very accurate. That's why I feel like you'll like it even a lot, you know, just even more because it's very.
Yeah, honestly, well, like I said, I know this movie is very popular, and I just haven't. Yeah, it says here I can watch it on Hulu though. So
on Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
Hulu premium subscription.
Mm-hmm. Anybody trying to let me borrow that?
I have Hulu.
I'll let you use my HBO account.
All right. Well, now moving into my top 5. Like these are always gonna be in my top 5. Like,
and are they like in specific order?
Yeah, but again, like I said, they're always gonna be all interchangeable. Number 5 is Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump. It's just It's so good. Like it's an amazing movie. You know, you everything has good story, comedy. It hits you in the feels. I hate what's her name?
Janet.
Yes, I hate her, bro. I hate her.
That's how he talks.
I'm like,
You're like,
what's going on?
She takes advantage of him, bro.
She plays him. She
Really?
plays him,
I
but he's
freaking
in
hate
love. He's in love with her.
Yeah.
And her
Love
name is
Love Blinds.
Love Blinds You. But he talks like Janet.
Yeah. Well, my number 4 is The Social Network.
I saw it not so long ago.
It's so good. I love Andrew Garfield as an actor. I love what's his name, JC or Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, the one that played
Jesse
as
Eisenberg, yes.
the main one.
Yeah, the guy that actually plays Mark
He
Zuckerberg.
actually played a very good. He did really good.
Yeah, dude.
in this part.
The first of all, the acting's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The story's amazing because I never knew about everything that happened on Facebook. I just thought
I didn't know
Facebook
it started
happened.
as a whole school thing too.
Yeah, I
As
didn't
a
know that
project,
either.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
that.
personally just thought that Facebook just came out of nowhere. You know, like
No,
oh,
I thought
just
like
for the
meant to
school
be a whole social media thing.
yeah, same. But yeah, like, have you seen it?
No, but I know the story
You
about Facebook.
You should watch it. Like, you'll like it. Especially since you know the story, you'll like it.
Cool.
It's a really good movie.
It kind of reminds me of the franchise.
Like, it shows everything with
Or
Facebook.
what's it
Like,
called?
how they go all money greedy,
I don't know
you
it does show money greedy and all that stuff, but you should watch it. It's a really good movie. That's my number 4. My number 3, it's like 2 movies in one, but you can't really like separate these 2
out.
movies. It's Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War, yeah.
You can't deny the fact.
Around those movies.
First of all, you can't deny the hype. You can't deny how big of a impact that has on the movie business. And
It was.
like you can't deny it. You know, you're gonna hear people talking about these movies for a long time. You know, and not just if they were bad, then you know, like probably Avengers wouldn't even happen if they were bad movies. But since every single one of the Marvel movies, well, not every, they're at most just decent. You know, at least decent. And most of them are great. Mm-hmm. That's why Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War succeeded so much, and that's why it's such a phenomenal franchise. But those 2 movies, you can't deny the fact on how big of an impact it has on this generation.
And even I want to go back to like the detail thing. Marvel is pretty good at doing all that stuff too, like planting seeds in early movies that are things that are just barely making sense now.
Yes, exactly. So,
do you think they always do that on purpose?
Yeah,
or they just
dude, they have everything planned out.
Yeah,
everything.
They don't just leave it there and then later on. Hey,
you remember there's some stuff that they plan and then they never use it.
Thank God we put that there.
Like, what didn't they use or what?
I can't remember from the top of my head, but there's some stuff that they don't refer back to.
Just because, But like, for example, I saw this thing when they're talking about like the second Doctor Strange trailer or something like that.
Don't tell me. I haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil anything, so don't.
Really? You haven't seen the trailer?
What's wrong with the trailers though?
Yeah,
I don't like seeing trailers. I see the very first trailer of a movie and that's it. Like,
well,
like
the
one at the
movies.
movies.
It was in the teaser trailer.
The one from Spider-Man No Way Home. That's the only one I saw. I didn't see. The one that just recently came out on the Super Bowl. Yeah. I didn't see it.
You just like watching the movie like fresh.
Because
something big happens. Yes, I know. And I think I kind of spoiled it myself on Twitter, but oh well. But anyways, yeah, that's number.
Well, let
3.
me tell you since you spoiled it.
No, because I don't know if that's what it is.
Well, he'll clear it up for you, bro.
No. Well, I don't want to know.
Just tell me, and then my face will say it all.
No. Okay, so these are my number 1 and 2. You guys might think I'm biased with this, being superheroes, but again, this is probably some of the best superhero movies, and not just superhero movies, but probably some of the best movies of all time. Is number 2, The Dark Knight. Have you guys seen it?
I actually really like The Dark Knight.
No, I've actually haven't.
You've never seen it?
I've never seen The Dark Knight.
It is such a good movie. Like,
is it? Yeah.
Yes. Like,
I agree.
It's because Christopher Nolan. He's one of my favorite not actors. What do you call it? Directors of all time. He knows how to make movies. Like, he made Interstellar. He made Inception.
Okay.
And Christopher Nolan made The Dark Knight, the Dark or Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. So you have to watch The Dark Knight.
Like the three of them.
No, you don't have to.
No, but you have to watch
beneficial.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Like that's just one movie that you
It's just
should
amazing.
watch in your lifetime. It's an amazing movie.
Oh, yeah,
I recommend it
I've
as
heard
well.
it's
10 out of
amazing,
10.
but yeah, I've never actually. I've heard the game is pretty good too. Like the one they made like for the consoles and all that.
What game?
Like the video game.
Oh,
Like
the
Batman game?
Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and
I don't
Arkham
even know the
Knight.
names of them, but I've heard the Batman games are pretty good.
Yeah, no, you played all of them. No?
Yeah, Arkham Origins.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Arkham Origins is
I don't even know. Dude.
There's no way you 100%ed it though. Right?
Yeah, I did.
With the riddles and all that?
Arkham, yeah, I did.
Oh, you're crazy, bro. I was like 18 million hours probably.
Nah,
Probably it's a walkthrough on YouTube.
I 100% of the Spider-Man games too. Like
Really?
the one I haven't 100% Red Dead Redemption.
Dude, I was
Dude.
so close too. I was like, no, I wasn't even that close because I
Dude,
was.
it's just you gotta find flowers.
Dude,
and-
that's the hard part. Where it's like, no, you know what's the worst part? So there I was playing right, and you know my dark side took over, and I with my horse I ran over a bunny, and it started a challenge. It was like
Like run over bunnies.
yeah, it was like it had a name, and it was like 1 out of 5, and then like run over bunnies with the horse, and it's like challenges like that where it's like, bro, like how many small challenges like that are there for you to complete the game? You know?
Yeah. Well, we could talk about video games in another episode, but that's a whole different topic.
Yeah.
But my number one favorite movie is Spider-Man 2. The one with Dr.
Yeah,
Octopus.
Yeah, that's
Just because, first of all, I know it's probably not the best movie of all time, but it is my personal favorite movie of all time. First of all, because I am, again, Spider-Man fanboy. You know, I love it. The story is amazing. Like, it's also considered one of the best superhero movies of all time. Even the CGI still holds up to this day.
Honestly, it's not even that bad.
Like
It's better than some
some
newer
most-
movies.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it's so good. Like everything about that, it has love, it has story, it has good acting, action, a great villain. Alfred Molina is amazing as Dr. Octopus. Like, just amazing.
You know, one movie a lot of people really, really like that. I hate it.
That you don't like?
I just don't like it at all, bro. I just find it so boring. Avatar. The one with the blue ones, the like tall blue
I
creatures.
thought it was chill. I thought it was cool.
Nah, dude,
I don't love it. But that was a good movie.
I could have never watched that movie. I just found it too boring. But isn't it like the movie with like the most sales like in
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not
Avengers Endgame beat it.
Endgame took over?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, for like the longest time though.
Yeah,
wasn't
for
it?
like the longest time it was there.
But still, I just to this day. I mean, I haven't seen it in years. Maybe I'll like it now, but it's like the Lord of the Rings. I've never seen a Lord of the Rings.
I've never seen the Lord of the
Me
Rings.
neither.
I want to. I've actually never seen Harry Potter either.
Bro,
I've seen the first
I've never
2
seen
or
Harry Potter.
3, and I'm like, and I can't.
It's boring.
My
Same
girl's
with
trying
Star
to get
Wars.
me on
I was
I
just
can't.
about to say that Star Wars.
Star Wars. I can't watch them.
I-
Actually, you know what? I've seen the first
seen a couple.
episode 1, 2, and 3. Like the 1980s.
Dude, I don't know which one I saw, bro. I saw one of the newer ones, but
I don't know. They don't interest me. But I
Harry Potter?
know they're generational movies. You know, like amazing movies.
Yeah.
But I can't watch them.
Mm-mm.
But I have some honorable mentions.
Oh, yeah, what do you
Like that they could also be in this list, but
Like anywhere in the list?
anywhere on the list. Well,
But
not
top 10.
Not top 5.
not
yeah.
top 5.
Not top 5, yeah.
I'm gonna say the series of Rocky from Rocky 1 through 4.
Dude, honestly, I need to see them again because I saw them when I was little. I don't remember much of them.
Rocky 1 through 4 is amazing, and I guess another honorable mention would be the Creed series, Creed 1 and 2.
The Creed movies are amazing.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Like I love them.
Which Rocky movies? They were like, if he dies, he dies.
Wait, what?
What Rocky movies? They were like the German guy was like, if he dies, he dies.
Oh, Rocky 4.
Right, that's Rocky
Yeah.
4. I think that's the only one I saw. But like I said, it's
Yeah, like it's amazing. I love the Rocky movies. Another honorable mention is Prisoners with Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman.
no Wolverine, bro. It's the Wolverine. His day off.
Amazing movie. Like
It was a really good movie.
just phenomenal movie.
You need to watch that one too. You'll probably really like it just because of the
Like
plot.
the past 4 movies you guys have said, I
You just-
haven't seen them.
Prison is a really good movie.
Another honorable mention. I have 2 more. One of them is Don't Look Up. I really like it.
It's a good movie
I just
so far.
really like
It's a
it.
good movie.
Because honestly, they not that they make fun of like a lot of like current. I don't want to say politicians and stuff, but they kind of like point them out in a way. Just like
I don't even know if it's point them out. It's just
Because it doesn't like talk about anybody specific.
Yeah, it's not politicians.
specifically.
It's just topics of what's happening right now, and it's just funny to see it in a movie. You know what I mean?
But they do emphasize like the political part of it though a lot. Like how they're trying to fix it, and the government's like, nah, like, well, we're good, you know. I mean, at least to me, that's how I kind of saw it.
Yeah,
It was
well-
kind of like a movie to just kind of target the government. Well, not government. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's a good movie. I really like it. And then my last honorable mention is crap, I forgot it.
Not so honorable.
I had it on the tip of my tongue. Man, I forgot.
Huh?
I don't know. Well, I guess that's it.
I guess that
Yeah.
was the end of the list.
That's the end of the list.
Well, and then I have my top, like some of the worst movies that.
Well, what are some of your
Well,
movies?
two of the
What makes
first-
a bad movie?
Yeah,
Have you seen Jake and Jill?
No.
Jake and Jill.
Jack and Jill, my bad.
Jake and Jill. It's an Adam
With
Sandler
Adam-
movie.
Yes.
I've heard of it, but I probably saw it a long time ago. I
It's
just don't remember.
horrible,
I just
bro.
don't remember.
It's horrible.
What's it about?
Adam Sandler
remember.
plays like Adam Sandler, you know, his goofy usually.
Yeah.
And then he plays a goofy of himself again, but in girl version. And they're supposed to be brother and sister. I don't know. It's a horrible
doesn't work.
movie.
Yeah.
It's just a horrible movie. No.
But don't you really like Adam Sandler?
No.
No. I knew somebody that really liked Adam Sandler. I don't know who though.
Not me.
Anyways,
Another one is Assassin's Creed.
they made a movie about Assassin's
I
Creed.
didn't even know they made movies.
Yeah.
No? No. Good. I mean, I'm surprised you guys haven't
I guess
seen
that's
it.
why nobody.
Like, it's horrible. Like, horrible. You guys have played the games, right?
Yeah.
Only
It's
the
like
third
3.
one. Yeah, only the third one. And I didn't even finish it.
Absolutely nothing to do with games. Like,
Nothing.
nothing. Like,
It's the outfit. It just has the outfit.
not even the outfit. Dude, it's horrible. It's a...
It has nothing to do with anything.
No. Oh, I remember my honorable mention, by the way.
Oh, what was it?
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Bruh,
are you sure you
come
remember
on.
that?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh sorry. The Toy Story franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Toy Story. I really like
Except
Toy
for
Story.
4. I hate 4.
I liked
Hate
it.
it?
I don't
liked the
hate
fourth
it.
one.
I don't hate it, but
was kind of
I could have used not for
Oh,
it not to be
yeah.
there.
It
Yeah.
also was kind of late. Like, I feel like they just pulled it in. They just made it for the money. You know, like it came
Yeah.
way after the series, and they were like, "Oh,
You
Toy
know
Story
what
4.
movies, like what series is also pretty good? Because I think there's only 2 of them. The Monsters Inc. movies. Monsters Inc. and Monsters
Yes.
University.
They're good.
I
but
really like
I
those.
prefer the Toy Story. I
I mean,
mean,
do you like more the University or the Monsters Inc?
Monsters Inc.
Really, I think I low-key like University a little bit better.
I like Monsters Inc.
I like Monsters Inc. just because of the nostalgia I have with them. Just because, I don't know, just my childhood. I think of my sisters and all that. So I just like the original one more. And then the new one I saw like once and I liked it, but that's it. Just like that one time.
But yeah, I really do like those movies. And then another horrible movie that you guys should not watch ever is Fantastic Four. Not the original one, but the one that just came out in 2015. It's horrible with Michael B. Jordan.
I saw in the original one, Captain America is the fire guy, right?
Yes,
Okay,
Chris
that's the one I
Evans.
saw. That's the one
Yes,
I saw.
Chris
yeah.
Evans.
I
But
actually had that one in DVD. We should probably have it. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't ever watch that one. It's horrible.
It's terrible.
Like terrible. Like no.
I won't watch it. Then.
Yeah, I guess
if you
I
hate
won't.
it that much. Then there's no point.
As you say, sir.
Yeah.
And then
Say.
I don't know. Do you guys know what guilty pleasure is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah, I do.
Do you
but
have a guilty
I don't
pleasure
know.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a guilty pleasure.
Wait,
one?
but okay, so is guilty pleasure is like when you're ashamed of it, right? Like you want
No,
nobody
you
to know.
I guess, but
That's in a way, right?
Yeah,
But
in a
not-
way,
you're not
but it's-
ashamed
it's-
of it.
it's more like the actor knows it's bad. You know it's bad.
Oh,
The
okay.
audience knows it's bad.
still
Everyone
like
knows
it.
it's bad. But you watch it just because I'm like, that's a good movie. You know,
Oh,
not
okay,
a good
I know
movie.
what-
It's
I get
just
what you
like
get. Yeah.
my
what you're
guilty
saying,
pleasure
man.
movie is Batman and Robin
Batman and Robin.
I don't know.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
I've never seen that one, bro.
When
I've
Poison
never
Ivy
seen that
and
one.
then Bane comes out like
Dang,
No,
everybody
you know
comes
what?
out. Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy,
and Bane.
What movie
Yeah.
is the one where Bane goes into like the stadium?
That's The Dark Knight
yeah, I
Rises.
was just about to,
That's the Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
one of the ones where.
Okay, so I
Talking
think I
about.
did. See that.
No, you said Rises.
Yeah. This is The Dark Knight.
Night.
And then The Dark Knight Rises.
I don't
The
know.
football field just starts crumbling.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like
I guess for me, my guilty pleasure is not much about movies. It's about an actor, Nicolas Cage.
no, but he's a good actor.
dude, I don't know, because I've seen even some like in Netflix. He has like a bunch of random movies that that had no clue exist.
Have you seen Knowing?
No,
Have you guys seen Knowing?
No.
I guess this could be an honorable mention too. I love Knowing. Like, what happens is, you guys know what a time capsule is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to like make a time capsule or just like discover one.
I feel like discover one. They can't make one.
I mean, yeah, we can, but like
you just get like 5-6 people, put something in there, and then 20 years later, just pour it up. Or
for that
20
the
years,
915 podcast.
Every day for those 20 years, I'll be like, I know I put my shoe in.
You forget about it, bro. You forget about it.
But you'll forget about it. But it's not for you to open up. It's for someone to open up.
I mean, I look open it for myself.
That's the thing. I would rather have somebody else open it because I would. Again, I feel like myself. I just know myself.
You wouldn't be able to.
Well, anyways, let me tell you about this movie.
In this chest, I know I put this.
I need it now.
This movie revolves around a time capsule. Well, not revolves. Well, the beginning is there's a time capsule that someone did like 2030. I don't know the years of a class of an elementary. Most of them were drawings, just whatever the class did. And then 20 years later, they opened it, and the kids got whatever they got, and one of them got a papers, like I think like 3 or 2, I don't know how many papers, like pages of numbers, just numbers,
random numbers,
like numbers, front and back, and it was Nicolas Cage's son, or in the movie, right? And Nicolas Cage gets it, and like, what the hell is this? And no one thinks much of it. But then slowly and surely, he starts seeing the numbers are a date, a time, and the number of deaths that happen in that accident. And he could see a future with all of that in there.
Also, it's dates from the future,
from the past, and then some from the future.
Some from the future, because it's like he discovers it as they're still kind of happening. I guess.
Yes,
that's how he figures it out. I guess.
Yeah,
that's how he figures it out.
So,
what's the name of that movie?
Knowing. And then the ending is kind of stupid. But I mean...
the ending's a big deal for me.
Dude, yeah.
But...
That's like... Uncut Gems.
I'm telling you, like, it's good. You guys should watch it. I know it doesn't have, like, the best reviews, but it's a good movie too.
Guilty pleasure, like you said.
Yeah. I mean, but some people do really like. But that's one of my favorite Nicolas Cage's movies. And Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
I like Ghost Rider. I do like Ghost Rider.
Oh, you know what movies I love? Hellboy.
Those are good. The first two are good. Then the remake or whatever, trash. Like... horrible. It just came out like 2 years ago.
Oh, then no, I definitely did not see it then.
It's trash.
I didn't even know it existed.
Don't watch it. It's trash.
Don't even search it up.
It's like I have 2 Funko Pops. One of them is Hellboy, because I used to really like him when I was little. And then Naruto.
I have a bunch of Funko Pops.
Yeah.
I know.
And I want to collect more. I think what this is like
Ronald
20?
McDonald?
No, this is definitely more than 20.
I don't know. But I want more.
21.
Like I want
there's already 14.
I want the full wall. Like I literally want from floor to top, like the full wall of Funko Pops.
A full wall?
Yeah.
I've seen that on TikTok, actually.
I do want, I want it. But anyways, yeah, I have a Ronald McDonald one.
That's what I'm trying to do, but with caps. My whole wall.
I hate hats.
Damn.
Especially those. Not just kidding. I don't hate them, but I don't know. I don't like them. Especially the ones that are like straight.
Oh no, I don't like those.
I thought I was about to say trucker hats, like the ones with the holes.
With the holes in the back.
Because I know Manny really likes those.
Yeah,
ones.
no, but I don't like the straight. I like the duck bill caps.
Yeah, the duck one. I don't mind those. But I hate the straight. Like
I don't like those.
I'm like, just bend
Do
it.
you keep your stickers, Manny?
Nah.
Why do you, I don't know why people keep them on.
I don't know.
I don't like.
I just too. Some of my caps even have like oil stains and like when I used to work at Tororonco, some have like salsa stains and everything. Like,
but yeah, like those are my movies. Yeah,
I do have to watch some of the ones you mentioned there.
Yeah, I mean,
you sounded pretty interested in them. The way you described them, it sounds pretty badass. Yeah,
I'll probably put like a picture or something on YouTube where you guys could see my list. You know, Lil Boon. I won't show you my notebook, but I'll read it.
I can't even understand.
Just because it is, yeah. But yeah, those are some of my favorite movies. And again, new movies will always come out and probably replace them.
I feel like for a while we didn't have much good movies.
What do you mean? Spider-Man No Way Home?
No, but like before that, like those a couple years.
Avengers Endgame?
I mean, but just like my bad. My bad. No, but still for a while there was like, okay, the only big movies you'd see in the theaters was Marvel movies.
No.
And Disney. And like
Nightcrawler?
Damn.
Hey bro, my bad. But you know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't like I guess big hits. You know, I feel like if it was a while,
A Star Is Born. It was a big.
oh my God, bro, I'm gonna shut up.
There was movies, right?
Yeah, I guess there was amazing movies, bro. But I mean, I guess it's all like the
Get
same thing
Out.
with music, you know. Like I feel like there's sometimes just,
Us?
hey, bro, my
Those were all
bad.
kind of recent. I'm
Yeah,
like,
those are all kind of.
I'm like, okay.
I said, but for a while, like I know there was a couple years where like the only big movies you see were just Marvel and Disney movies, and like others, I guess, small movies that you know that you're mentioning, but there wasn't like
Parasite. That's a good
I've
movie.
never seen
Never
Parasite.
Parasite.
Yeah.
This is a good movie too.
Never seen
It
it.
actually
But those
won
are
the
all
best.
recent, you know, like all those movies that you're
Well,
mentioning
Parasite
now.
was
are, like,
2000,
recent.
2018.
That's recent.
2017 was, or 2016 was Nightcrawler. Prisoners was like 2010.
I guess I just shut up now. I'm not gonna get anywhere with this, man.
No, I'm just messing with you.
this,
It's
bro,
just
like,
the difference is it's probably not because that there wasn't any movies. It's probably because you just weren't interested or looking for them.
I just don't know anything about movies.
No,
apparently,
no,
bro.
it's not
I
that.
Just,
Come on, man.
I just don't know anything about movies, man.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I said.
I
I'm
guess
a big,
I'm just
big,
blinded, you know.
I'm a big movie fanatic. I used to go every week. Like,
Not me, bro.
like I'm telling you, like
Because I thought for a while there was no good movies, but
I don't watch as many movies as you guys at all.
and then I'm also really big into TV shows, which I think we should, we might talk about sometime soon. Because I guess I could talk to you guys just really quick before we end the show. Do you think books are better than movies?
Well, I don't personally read too many books, but
I don't
the
know,
books I have read that are translated into movies later on, they usually suck, bro. The movies usually they don't suck, but are nothing compared to the books.
Why is that? Like,
'Cause the
why
books
do you think?
Because the books are usually longer and can have
And
way more
detailed.
detail. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can explain every single.
Why is it
Scene.
that, or why is it when there's a source material? You know what a source material is, right?
Yeah, like the book.
original.
Like the book, the video game, or is it? They can't translate it exactly. Like this is the
'Cause
problem
not
that I had with
everything's gonna-
Uncharted. This is the problem what I had with Uncharted. It's almost like Uncharted is almost like a movie, like, but you can't. Why didn't they just get the story from Uncharted? I'm not saying that it's a bad movie because I did have fun with it and everything, but why couldn't they just get the first game? They're like, oh, okay, this is it. I'm gonna translate it to the movies. Maybe cut some stuff out and everything. But
So you want the same like story though, like as the game, just
Yes.
translate into the movie.
Yes.
But maybe that's why the movies don't want that because people don't want to buy something they know it's gonna happen.
but not everyone plays the game.
Yeah, that's
Exa-
true.
and
but they cater to
they're
the
gonna-
people that did play the game.
Yeah, yes, they
Right?
try not to though.
because they're trying to cater to everybody so they can make sales, basically.
Yeah, but anyways, but that's just one of my gripes of something that really grinds my gears.
But no, I guess they just have to cater to everybody. They have to find a way, like a balance, you know, so they can attract people that have never played the games and attract people that have played the games.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, I get it with books because obviously the author has as much as pages as he or she wants, right? But I don't know.
Yeah.
So you say most of these books would be like 3-4 hour long movies.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Who's gonna stay
or
for real?
more? You know, that's why I personally believe that TV shows are better than movies for the most part.
Just because you can continue.
Yes, because you could. It doesn't have to be crammed in a 2-hour long movie.
But it's also a bad thing.
Because sometimes
You
they
can always
just
prolong it, and it just
they just try to squeeze it as much. It's like Grey's Anatomy, bro.
Milk it.
How is
Dude,
Grey's Anatomy still a thing?
It's a good show, bro.
My
I do
sister
watch
loves
it.
it. My
It's a
sister
good
loves it.
show.
But isn't like everybody different except for like the main one,
No.
Meredith, I think.
No,
Supposedly, like
everyone.
a lot of them died. A lot of them like just don't show up.
well, I mean
anymore.
it's 17 or 18 seasons.
dude, 18 seasons now.
But anyway, yeah,
There's 3 original cast members.
Yeah.
From
Out of how many?
18 seasons. It doesn't say how many.
How
but-
many were there?
I don't know.
Like,
But anyways, so yeah, that was our 2 topics here.
yeah.
You know, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, this episode went a little bit longer. You know, we're trying to cut it under
Just talk too much,
an
bro.
hour and 45.
We just like talking.
We just talk too much. We just
But if you guys stick around to the very end, I mean, thank you. You guys don't have to watch it all in, one go. Watch it in a little bit.
Little parts. Like
you
me
gotta
with
watch
my
it in
movies.
parts. Yeah, you gotta watch it in parts.
Yeah,
Learn
like
something.
what I usually do if you're driving, And if you have Spotify, just put it on Spotify. And then just, if you're stuck in traffic, at least you're listening to us. Or if you're, I don't know, like bored or doing dishes or something, put us on. You know, be creative.
And if you come up with any ideas you want us to talk about, make sure to go to our link tree and leave any suggestions.
Yeah, I'll make sure to what do you call, put that down in the description, you know, where on our link tree, and it's gonna have everything else, you know, our social media, our topics that you guys could, you know, suggest and anything. We'll make sure to keep a lookout for that. Any comments, also just comment in the comment section if you're on YouTube. We'll be on the lookout for that. Follow us on social media. Probably our most where we can interact with you the most is probably YouTube and Instagram. And Twitter too, but TikTok, it's a little bit harder for us to create TikToks because, you know, we're not showing our faces yet. But yeah, so YouTube, Instagram, anything like that, comment down below, and we'll probably get back to you, like almost 90% of the time. So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. You guys have anything else, or thank you guys for listening? You guys have anything else to say?
I mean, I know on the Instagram there's a link tree on the bio. You can check it out. There's like suggestions, there's links to all of our other stuff. And no, thank you just for listening, for tuning in for these long 2 hours.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed.
All right, well, thank you. You guys have a wonderful day. You guys take care.